All right, take it away.
Take me away.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Dungeons and Baddies. We just finished our first little side quest and found the sword hidden in the mountain. My name is Mojo, and I play Silsa's Honey Citrus Mint Tea. Um, your favorite little hobbit pufferfish creature thing. Fun fact about Silsis is that she didn't have a lot of interaction growing up because she was kept in a cage. So she learned everything by reading, and so she mispronounces things sometimes. So that's what you'll see, and that's why she'll say lich instead of lick or whatever. I don't even know. So
What's
yeah,
the right
that's
answer?
I don't know.
It is
You tell me.
Lich. Lich is the right answer.
That is correct.
Well, glad we're here for episode 5. My name is Maddie Ice. I get to play Tria Thistlewood, your lovely princess, wood elf, boy craze, wonder, circle the moon druid.
Oops.
Fun fact about Tria. I've been thinking about this a lot, but she loves to go on, the classic saying of like long walks on the beach. She likes to go long runs in the forest. She's a big fan of just taking off and seeing how fast she can run. Um, and so she's only
Nice.
slightly faster than a normal person, but it's kind of nice. The hair or the wind in her hair.
Breathes between the knee.
Well, I'm Anthony, aka Fritos, and I play the wonderful Chef Boyardee Wonder Zero. And let's see, fun fact for Zero, he once tried to eat mushrooms, but every time he does, it gives him the hiccups, so he no longer eats mushrooms.
That's not too bad of a reaction for eating mushrooms. There's a lot worse things could happen to you. So
Like eating mushrooms in general.
and just dying.
I'm dying. And hi everyone. I am trying to make an entrance by popping in and out, but I am Tack Stallion and I play Philip. And a fun fact about Philip is his favorite candy happens to be the little pastel dinner mints. He just eats a bunch of them, just like a whole bag. Just loves those things.
Mm.
That's all.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Zorpheus. I play Belladeck. And let's see. I guess a fun fact about Belladeck is, he's never seen the ocean, actually. Always lived his life in a small town. He's heard
Never
as like a
seen the
really big
ocean.
lake.
I love that. And we got
Yeah,
Mr.
the-
Loby.
Loby?
Lastly,
I'm.
The man who needs an introduction, apparently.
Yeah, I don't need no introduction.
He was stunned by that information, that
The-
truth bomb from
The P
Belladeck.
is silent. That's my fun. It's not Lobi
what?
Pendragon. It's Lobi End Dragon. Because I'm gonna end these dragons when they come up in your face.
Mm.
Really terrible. But I love
fun
it.
fact.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, take it away, GM.
Okay, so after you guys come out of the mountaintop after retrieving the sword and everything, technically amazed, but we'll just ignore that part.
Yeah, and you never gave it to me yet. And I was wondering.
I just made it.
Sick. Okay. I was looking at my character sheet and I was like, where is this thing?
No, I'll put it on there in a second. I had to figure out everything. So after you guys come out, what would you like to do from here? You have multiple different options.
Is
Recap my
is
options for
admire
me,
the
please.
mace to direct? Should we not? Is that too complicated for
Tell me more about this mace, please.
Can we go up, or is back down the only way?
And back down is the only way.
All right. Well,
Interesting.
Did we fight? What did we fight up
Do
here? Lobby does not remember, even though it was a day ago. Well, actually, technically a minute ago.
You guys fought the mafiosa
That's
that
right.
was in the thing, and we got the mace, and
This is where we
yeah,
discovered
and
Peter,
we beat
our little
the
spider
leak.
guy.
okay, I was wondering about that. If Peter was in this map area.
Yeah, Peter was in this map area.
Yeah, Lobby doesn't remember Lobby Ballsy, so
Well, you got sucked into the bushes
that's
by
right.
said spider.
Yeah.
Why I hate spiders.
He just blocked it from his memory, the trauma.
Do we notice anything unusual about like the top of the mountain where we came out? That wasn't
No,
there before?
everything seems exactly the same as how you left it when you went in.
All right. Well, should we move down then, folks?
Yeah.
So we head back.
Move down to the next level.
Lobby Pendragon III the Great does not remember what happened in the past minute, so Lobby starts proceeding down said mountain, down these stairs, going head on first into the crowd, hating that spider that he just saw. I hate spiders. Lobby casually walks, going down the stairs,
Yeah.
keeping a watchful eye of everything,
As he's
seeing if
saying
anything
this whole
occurs
thing.
and
He
happens.
just narrates the whole thing.
He does narrate the whole thing.
Belladeck is thinking
No,
about
we-
taking a shortcut, but
Because
Do
Lobby
you,
is
Feels like
do
the
you only
stairs.
talk in third person?
Lobby only talks in third person because Lobby is the very best that no one ever was.
It will be
No
as you
bard
make it down
can
there.
measure his test.
As you make it down there.
To sing is my cause.
Great. Okay, there we go.
Lobby travels across the land, searching for some meat. Bow,
Stop
bow,
moving.
bow. Okay.
Stop moving.
I had some meat yesterday.
Zero concept of how this game's supposed to be played.
At least he's singing.
I know, at least entertaining. Uh-oh.
As you guys make it down, Raphael appears again.
The turtle?
Scumball. Yeah.
The orange one, I've heard.
I thought it was purple.
Not the turtle.
I hate.
Oh my god.
So Lobby obviously gets in there first. So
So
what's that?
chat
Is
away.
Lobby
Lobby.
gonna notice? You gonna notice him?
Lobby notices at the corner of his eye, oh my god, it's a turtle, because I don't remember what that is.
Yeah.
Who are...
Definitely not a turtle. He's a tiefling.
It's so
Lobby.
like he's truly racist. He just called your kind a turtle. Like this, he
Yeah.
just is truly unaware of everything
They don't even.
around him.
They don't
They
even
s-
look alike.
Yeah, but they start
Lobby.
with the same letter.
He's the absolute
Maybe
worst.
he doesn't know what a turtle is, or a tiefling.
hope-
I guess.
Lobby, I know what a turtle is. And
I've
I'm
cooked
from
this.
the middle of the woods.
I've cooked one once.
I've never been outside the,
Very little meat.
the bar.
All shell. That makes
Hello.
sense.
Hello, tiefling. How art thou? Lobby proclaims.
As you walk up to him, he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Did I give you permission to walk up to me?"
And then backhands him.
Lobby uses persuasion to say, yes, you did allow me to walk up to you.
That was more like deception.
Lobby rolls deception to see if...
It sounds like a lie.
Lobby starts
Roll.
singing.
Roll charisma check.
Say no more.
He's like, finally.
All right, I rolled a set. Oh wait, oh I got a 17, and then my charisma is +8.
Sheesh.
Lobby rolls. What's the math? 20.
25.
25. Lobby rolls 25.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "No, I didn't. Get back with the others."
Lobby proceeds to walk back with the others, sulking.
So then he starts talking and says, "So I heard you guys found a relic while you were down there."
Did we? I'm not sure we did.
I didn't see much of anything. It's so dark down there.
We did fight the big skeleton man. I have a bunch of bones. Are these what you're referring to?
That is not what I'm referring to. Although Also, you look very adorable.
Hmm.
Ooh.
She like blushes and like bows, like does a little curtsy.
I think I found some pants.
Though we did find some pants. Are
I did
these
find
what
some
you're
pants.
referring to?
Are those the pants?
I am not referring to the pants.
So no to the bones, it's the pants. What?
I got gold. Not
Yeah,
privy to
Yeah, we
just
did
hand it
get a
out
lot of
for
gold.
nothing, but we
We met
got it.
a fish man. I think he's either Celsus's boyfriend or partner or something.
What? No.
Remember,
What?
remember the fish? He's like a fish man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jackie.
I thought you guys would make the
Not
cutest couple.
thinking.
I was planning a wedding already.
Ah, that's news to me.
He
I
kind
mean-
of walks up to you, Tria, and goes, I think you have a weapon of sorts.
My quarterstaff, maybe. She shows him that big branch wood.
No, it's not quite that. It more like shines a golden hue.
Oh, well, if I had that, I definitely would notice it.
Hmm.
Lobby pulls out his short sword that he found in a chest. Is it this one?
He just kind of gives you a glare looking at him. No.
Oh.
Why? What do you want with this supposed thing we didn't find? Because maybe we have to turn around and go back.
Hey, that would be kind of impossible. Because the only time that it would collapse, or the temple, I should say, to collapse is if someone found it.
Oh.
Mm. Maybe one of those skeletons took off with it. Remember those skeletons who we didn't fight and then they just took
Oh,
off?
they were invisible.
I
Did you
did
chase
like,
them down?
did like their hats. They kind of reminded me of the one Philip has.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that's.
Be nice
I was
to have
admiring
one of
that as
those.
well. Yeah.
He also said something about skibbity scap, scabadooby doo.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Baba the Booby.
That's fantastic inflection there. Zero.
Thanks.
But anyways, Raphael, I'm so sorry, but I'm not sure what you're referring to, but we definitely don't have it.
Hmm. Hey. And I don't know what these skeletons you are referring to. I never saw them walk out of here.
Well, they were invisible when they left. They sent a nasty, big skeleton man, who was sort of like Celsus, like a wizard, had magic.
It was a like, or a lick, or a lich, or
a
a
little-
something.
One of those, probably, definitely were right.
You know,
Got
for
some-
for a wizard, you don't really know the names of things very well, do you?
No, but you're doing the best I can. Pronouncing things is hard.
Lobby agrees. Words aren't real.
You can play coy all you want, but eventually it will be mine. And kind of snaps his fingers and disappears.
Ooh.
God, Philip, your brother's kind of a dick, huh?
Yes, thanks for taking that. And I don't know if we're technically related, but maybe.
Who was that guy?
He's adopted.
Right. Lobi, you definitely realize that we have another tiefling in our party as well, right? And he looks
mean Phil-
nothing like a turtle.
Phildora?
No,
Yes. Is
Lobby
that your
knows.
full name, Philip?
No, it's definitely not.
Phildora Proclamation,
Nailed it.
prosciutto. Forget the rest.
Well,
Don't worry
anyways,
about
I
it.
definitely have that mace.
Enjoy.
I just didn't want him to have it, so I kind of lied. Are you guys okay with that?
So wait, what was it?
It was interesting.
I don't pull it out, but I show the mace in her scruff of armor.
Ooh.
Just in case he's around.
Finders keepers.
He's a
That's what
sneaky
I was
bastard.
thinking.
Well, where should we go now? Do we keep going down the mountain? I could go for a drink.
We could use a drink.
I'm always
I
down
wonder if
for
we
a
need to.
nail. Probably need some good food.
I was thinking some water, maybe some spring water.
Oh, I think I maybe have some in my inventory. Never mind. I have pie crust crumbs. Do you want any of those?
Sure, I could eat.
Okay, I'm gonna hand.
She like does like the dog
Tria.
thing and like licks his hand as she like gulps it into her mouth.
Here you go, Tria. I got some crumbs for you.
Yeah, she definitely does not grab it with her hands, but
Just
her super long tongue just swipes it and puts it in her mouth.
I can't give you all of it because I need some for my magic.
Well, thank you. That was quite delicious, Loki. You're such a sweet little elf.
I keep some extras though on me just in case.
And then, yeah, I think we start heading to or back to the town so that we can discuss plans of what to do next.
Sounds like a plan.
Lobi travels across the land with all his friends. Bow now, now,
Sing
now.
a song.
I was like, I'm not going to take one step at a time. So I'm just gonna- where I want to go.
Mhm.
Let the bard entertain himself.
Just keep walking, 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 walking. Lobi's trying to figure out how to read a map, but Lobi doesn't know what a map is.
Yeah.
Do we need to walk through that path again, or are we going to be able to just walk all the way back to town?
Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd our DM go? Oh,
He's,
that's what I need
he's
to-
focused.
He's focused.
He's so DM.
Hold on.
He's plotting ways to
plotting.
murder us.
He's plotting
Scheme.
ways.
Hey,
We're loaded.
We're back.
Lobi knows exactly where to go, and let's go.
that's one of the
into-
bars to buy drinks.
To the bar.
I think this is it. This looks right.
I think only one of us has enough money to do that there.
Don't worry, Brokies. I'll treat you to some drinks.
Yeah. Glad we
Got a
share.
s- I got a stick in my eye or something.
I mean, I'll buy a round. It's not the first round. It's the point of the game. Last one there.
Okay, Tria, you should have it in your inventory.
Stick.
So just
I
refresh
don't know
and
where
everything.
I
and see.
am.
I wish to
Okay,
entertain, sing a song at the
We're
bar.
not
This
even
is
drunk
funny.
yet.
You guys want to go into the tavern?
Yeah. Talk to that barkeep. Maybe he's got some more rats for us to tackle. That was something. Get us some more rations for
fine.
Zero's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be better than the first time, right?
Toss a coin to your
I
Lobi.
kept some of the bones from that cave so I can make a broth.
Excellent.
Look, there's cheers for all of us. Come on, guys, let's go.
Love it. Sits nowhere near Lobi.
Lobi likes to move over
Yeah, I
and to go follow Philip. Even though they're mortal enemies, Lobi likes to sit
Every-
near his enemies.
Tria
Lobi
finds
makes-
like a nice big table for like everyone to sit at while they go to get drinks. 'Cause she's definitely not gonna be one to get drinks.
I don't
She,
know where Sosa is. I think she's still back on the mountain.
Oh yeah, there she is. Hold on.
You're left of that.
Standing next to Lobi makes Zero feel
I
tall.
just imagine that like I'm standing there waiting for somebody to come get me.
To
Like,
carry you.
"Philip,
Yeah.
There you go.
Little.
they left me there.
Get up here, fish. It's time for drinks.
It's
Okay.
time for
She
drinking.
pats her way over. She climbs up. And
Cheers,
she goes
everyone.
up into the counter
Cheers.
and she
you
says,
guys,
"Barkeep."
you guys all go to the like thing. Tria's like at a table, just like setting it,
Yeah,
waiting for everyone to
uh-huh.
come sit by her. And then looks up and sees all you guys at the bar, and she just is like, "Oh, okay."
Raise a glass to
Don't,
a
don't
successful
move,
raid.
Tria. We'll be right there.
Huzzah! Lobi
Huzzah.
drinks. Huzzah! Cheers, mate.
Tink.
Tink. Hold
Okay,
on.
so
Glug, 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 glug.
what'd you ask for the barkeep?
If he has more rats for us to clear out.
No, but I've gotten word of a goblin camp nearby that needs to be dealt with.
Ooh. Well,
Is there money?
not much of a fan of goblins, so I could wipe a few out for you. What's the prize?
Whatever they have, you take.
Lobi leans over to Zero. Can we eat them? Can you cook them?
Well, I've mostly killed them. My my village went to war with them a lot, so fought a lot of them when I was out in the field.
Do goblins have a lot of things though? Like, what can we reasonably expect to get out of this? Because I'm not sure if we can break even on this little trek. Do these goblins have anything good?
I mean, they are known to hoard quite a bit.
Okay. Here, I'll leave it up to you. You're the goblin expert. And Celsus walks away. He's like, ooh.
I mean, we got nothing else to do at the moment until these dragons keep butting into our lives. So I say we eat and drink for the night, and in the morning we can decide if we want to head out and attack this goblin horde.
Can Lobi purchase rations from the bartender for the day? Lobi wishes to be prepared.
Lobi has no monies.
Lobi has no monies, but he's going to convince somebody else to give Lobi's money to buy stuff for him, because that's what
Makes
he does.
sense.
How much money is it?
You may.
Celsus!
How much money?
Bartender!
Yeah.
How much money is the rations?
One moment.
Little paper
One
receipt.
gold piece.
Hey, that's a little steep. So Lobi tries to convince the bartender to give him more rations for cheaper. May Lobi
You're
roll.
not gonna throw a number out there? He's just more cheaper.
Lobi just pats, or Zero just pats Lobi on the head and drops 5 gold coins on the bartender's table.
He goes to the back and comes back with 5 rations.
Eat up.
Lobi proceeds to take all 5 rations and put them in his bag because he's a little. All right, I'm gonna add 5 rations. So there's 5 days of foods in my inventory, and let's put it in my backpack because Lobi's got a disguise kit now. I don't know what happened.
Huh?
Not sure what just happened or how that. All right, Lobi turned rations into disguise kit somehow. Just FYI.
What?
Okay, well, I gotta look at your
Okay.
character sheet to figure out what the hell you did.
Celsus is just watching from the background and she's just like, we've been giving him money this whole time. What did he do with it? He spread it 7 or 6 ways. What is happening?
Lobi's a wizard, Harry.
Got like a lettuce wig and
Yeah, it's not even like a good disguise. It's
It's just like a fake mustache.
yeah,
It's just like a
I'm
mustache
a
made
different person.
it's
just
all
like
made out of
caterpillar.
food.
He was so into his performances. Every time he sang "Toss a coin to your witcher," he just chucked
was-
a fucking bag of
it's-
money.
It's
Money.
toss
Way
a,
down.
toss a coin to your lobs.
Like how your name is Lob.
No, he
Well,
just
why?
he never puts the same name in. Like, what are you doing?
So, would you guys like a drink?
Yes, please.
Love.
Gladly.
Nothing
Yes.
top shelf though. We're talking mid shelf most.
Okay.
That's because she can't reach the top
You,
shelf.
you can make mine top shelf.
But first
Nope.
off, you see him go underneath the bar or whatever and pull out this long sheet of paper, like it's going onto the floor at least 30 more feet. And he goes, species and age.
Species and age. Why are you collecting that?
I need to make sure you're of legal drinking age.
Oh fuck. This isn't good. Celsus just like slowly goes under the table.
Okay,
So
she's
what's-
not drinking.
What's
Okay.
the drinking age for a pufferfish?
Oh, the pufferfish.
Lobi forgets how old he is. I
Pufferfish.
think he's 25.
Tria walks over and she's like, well, I don't know how old I am, but I've seen at least 140 winters, so because I counted all of them. So probably around there. Can I
You're a
have
hu-
something?
So she's 21. Lobi can't do math, so I think that adds up correctly.
It's about 100, 145.
So
145
Times that by
years old.
1.5 and divided by 20.
Tria's very old.
He's trying to figure out how wolf years work versus.
aren't you supposed to divide it by
And multiply it by 7.
Carry the 1.
Gosh.
Lobi rolls persuasion.
What are you rolling for?
She's 21.
He's trying to persuade Tria that she's
Just launch the
21.
roll.
But you got to roll
You just
21.
launch the roll.
Tria doesn't know the difference, so she's just like she just wants something to bring back to Silsa. So
Whatever you roll, you're that age.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I forgot to roll how percent gay I am.
Okay, so I got
Oh yeah, hold on.
11 plus my charisma.
94%. Tria, come on. I want a low number.
Ooh. Okay. He looks over at Zero and goes, "Species and age."
I'm a half orc.
Okay.
And I've been around for about 23 years.
You're good.
Human years. You're good.
Belodeck, species and age.
Also half orc. That number, but 2 more.
You're good.
Ooh.
Philip, species
What's-
and age.
What's the limit for a cup of black coffee? Because last time I checked, didn't need to go probing into my history to get me some coffee.
Fair point. Got to be at least 18 years old.
To be in this building.
I guess we're at least 18 years old.
What's your
Phil just
age?
doesn't want to give anybody any more information than he has to because he's a little worried that they're going to start figuring out like his actual connections to Raphael and things. So he's trying to come up with like a clever way of telling the bartender to piss off. But... So
Hold on. You never tell the bartender to piss off. He will
that's
find
why
a way.
that's why he was trying to find a clever way. So he's gonna try to roll that persuasion to say, come on, man, I look over 18 years old to be here of your years as a tiefling. Acceptable. Acceptable.
I mean, would a guy this dapper lie about his age?
There you go.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, look at that goatee.
Ain't no puberty kid trying to grow that.
That's a goat sound.
That's how a goat sounds.
Why?
That's how a goat do.
He looks over at Lobi and goes, species and age.
I am a Capricorn and I'm 26.
A cap of corn.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Species and age.
Rolls persuasion for Capricorn. Shit, hold on, I dropped it. It's in my
That's
shoe.
how this works.
Okay. 11 plus 11. 22. I'm a Capricorn.
Species
Oh,
and age.
All right. I'm half elf.
How old are you?
26. Is that old enough?
Zero
You're
slowly
good.
moves to
Okay.
the end of the table.
So he goes
That's-
back, grabs 4 glasses,
Well, Tria got something too. I'm just not up there.
Oh no. My gloves.
Theater of the mind, I'm there next to everybody getting
Yeah.
a drink for Celsus because Celsus came back and said that the bartender didn't get her a drink because she's too young.
It'll be a
And Tria
long
was like,
evening.
it's absurd. And walked over there.
Absurd.
Goes back, grabs 2 more, comes out. That's going to be 10 gold pieces.
Does Lob have time to go get some queso chips?
Per person or
No.
total?
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
In total.
In total.
much
Tria
is
kind of
it?
looks around because she definitely does not have gold.
10
and
gold.
Just starts grabbing the glasses,
for
assuming
drink.
someone else is going to pay for it. And then
This
tell.
is under the table and it's like 0. Pay for it.
Who has
Em-
money?
embarrassed by his friends, he plops out another 10 gold.
And Tria walks over and gives Celsus both her glasses and is like, she goes, I'm not sure what this is, but it made me feel awful last time, so you can have both of mine.
You can
Thank
take
you.
this.
And Silsa's just still under the table, just double fisting with both of her drinks.
Tria joins her, but like wraps
She's-
around her like a, you know, when you're like cuddling with a dog who's tired. Celsus, I just imagine.
Silsa's is just like pats her and says like, yeah, it's been a long day, huh?
Yeah. She said, I'm awfully tired, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Barkeep just kind of leans over and goes, are they going to sleep right there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are we not allowed to sleep here now too?
I never
Philip.
said that.
Philip looks at the barkeep and slides him another 5 gold as to pay for his drink and tells him, hey, we appreciate you not asking too many questions about the backstory and the reasons. We also appreciate the continued upkeep on all of these rumors going around town. I think we'll take care of your goblin problem too.
He kind of looks at you and flares his eyes a little, and to you, yourself, you can see he has a touch of devil in him. And he goes, no problem.
Good.
And goes back to doing his barkeeping stuff.
Oh, yay.
All right.
Philip
well,
wanders back to takes his cup of coffee and goes back to the table. Reminds the group, hey, Loby,
Huh?
maybe we should try to keep this guy on our good side, okay? We should
Which
stay
one?
in his good graces.
The bartender?
guy giving us drinks.
Oh,
the
that's
guy
a good
that's been
idea.
awfully hospitable. So
Lobi goes over to sniffs
Silsa's
Philip's hair.
like tugs on Philip's pants and she's like, how much you want to bet that Lobby's drink got spit in?
Lobi's immune to anything like that. Lobi's just gonna keep sniffing Philip's hair because it looks nice.
Sierra leans over, just spits in Lobby's
Silsa's
The
is like
other
under, like
He said he likes it.
I fear nothing.
so gang, where are we headed to this goblin camp afterwards? Anybody catch the address?
Down the road, I think, is all we got. Or something of the like.
Well,
Very
that's our
specific.
short-term goals, but what about long-term goals? I think you guys are all really nice, but I mean, what are we doing together? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of like staying around you guys because some of you guys are very, let's just say, attractive. And so it's just so sweet. And
Not me.
Loby, you're
Right,
kind of
so-
the worst one, but you're cool. You're cool as one. But
You flatter me. Loby doesn't understand that you're
long-term
something.
goals. What are we talking here? World domination. I really miss my family back in the Thistlewood. But what are we doing here?
Don't we have a
We
mace?
have a family? Yes, we
course.
have a mace, but we have this relic, and I don't know what to
Oh.
do with it. And we don't know when she's gonna want it back.
Yes.
So I don't think it's safe to go back to your family right now, Tria.
Okay, it does make sense, but are we gonna keep the relic? Are we gonna give it back to the dragon, or do we find some other way to do it?
I think the question's which dragon, because they both seem pretty interested in it. And they both seem like they want to hang us out to dry if we don't get it.
It's an excellent point.
I think we need to find out more information as our next step. We gotta figure out which one we're gonna give it to, and assess which one is more dangerous to give it to.
Right.
And then once we can get rid of this relic, we can all go back home or do whatever it is that you guys were doing before.
Well, you guys are all welcome to come back to the Thistlewood. It's plenty big enough for all of us. Although many of your kind haven't made it all the way through. You're actually the first ones I've seen that went skeletons, so I don't know what it'll look like, but you guys can come.
All I know is I gotta be somewhere I can hunt things, and you seem pretty nice, so I don't want to hunt any of your friends down.
Is that what you've been doing this whole time?
I mean, I'm a chef. I gotta find the best foods and learn how to cook them, and yeah.
Well, there are lots of people hunting our woods. I mean, I was raised by wolves, so we did some hunting as well. Sometimes you just have to eat your friends, and it's okay. It's inevitability. Life is just or death is just a state of being, right? We all just go back into the earth one day at a time.
Can't disagree with that.
Some depressing shit.
It's just life, Lobi.
Lobi doesn't like that. Lobi wants to just keep drinking and hang out with his friends.
Lobi, where did you come from? For this?
Friends.
Mm-hmm.
What is Lobi's backstory?
Lobi doesn't have a backstory because Lobi is sensitive.
Well, the one thing I do know is this bartender has been pretty useful for intel. So maybe if we take care of this little goblin problem for him, then maybe we can get something a bit bigger out of him. Point us in the direction of what to do with this relic.
Well, the bartender definitely knows a little more than what he lets on. So maybe part of the relic quest is taking care of these goblins, because if we don't, I got a feeling that some of them tieflings are definitely going to come after us in a not so pleasant way. And wherever those skelly men came from, they're probably going to hunt us down too. So
Right.
I feel like we're kind of stuck with each other for a little while.
Hell yeah.
As much as I would love to run to the Thistlewood and let y'all go first, I got a feeling that would just bring some more death and destruction upon your home.
That's a good
This is
idea.
the orphanage.
Ah, Feather Dog.
What about the orphanage?
Misses the orphanage.
Oh, you missed the orphanage. You used to take care of the younglings there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Play
Yeah, we
I-
shouldn't go back there.
You don't want to kill orphans?
Yeah, we shouldn't do that.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, Celsus, what about you? I haven't seen you kind ever, actually. I don't even know what you are. And she kind of is like playing with your like gills or your like fins and stuff.
Mhm.
And she's like,
Well-
actually, don't even know what you are.
There's no other kinds like me, really, anymore. But that's the whole point, is we're trying to make them so there's not any more kinds like me anymore. And hopefully I can, murder the person who made me like this. And then nobody else will be hurt by them anymore. So I need to get this over with so that way I can get back to the college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
What's at the college that's going to help you murder someone? I mean, we murdered a dozen things already.
No, he's at the college. The person I need to murder.
Ah,
The one
Yeah.
who's doing this.
makes sense.
Who needs academics when you got blunt instruments?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe we could take it to the college because we have some mystical stuff hunted by some mystical beings, and
He's very
death and
strong.
death and destruction's gonna follow. Maybe the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
He's enslaved my whole people.
Well, you're very small.
He
Just
might
say
have
that.
some books
Yeah,
if any
that's
of us
true.
can read.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the best place to go. Just like Philip was saying, if there's more places or opportunities to learn more things, I think that's a great idea. Are you
Right.
going to be okay with that, though?
With murdering people?
With going back? It sounds like a
Um,
really sad memory for you.
It is sad. And it makes you feel nauseous. And like, you don't know what to do, but I have to do something about it. I can't let them keep on doing this to all of them. I was lucky to make it out. I was the only one, and because I had to help them. And so I can't help them anymore. Can't do it.
Do you know the name of your college?
Yes, it's, well, I was in a secret set, so it was the College of Graviturgy.
I'm sure we could start asking people where it's at. That would be a good next step. So we seem settled, unless anyone else has any other suggestions of places to go. We fight off the goblins and then maybe go and learn some more from Solstice's home.
I feel like the goblins are right on our way anyway. So
The goblins
maybe if
good to
we
me.
maybe if we finish this goblin quest, the barkeep's
Oh.
gonna give us some information on your college. Seems like a fair trade, wouldn't you say?
Whatever you guys want to do. I just need more money too. More money, I can buy more people.
Well, sisters, when you're friends with people, you don't need money. I've grown up without money for a very long time, and I seem like I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I wish that was true for other places, but in a lot of other places, you're either are the commodity or you gotta make somebody else the commodity. And we need gold to do that. So
Kind of
I
wraps up
wish
Celsus in like a big little bug, like a hug. And she
she's
says,
kind of like this, like really close. Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I think though the more pressing thing is like I don't want to die, and I don't know what they're gonna do about this relic that's been hanging in my sleeve this whole time. So hopefully I don't get eaten, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Celsus, I know I'll protect you.
Thank
And
you,
we got
Trey.
some big, strong men who are here as well. So, you know,
Oh, I
Do what we
think
can.
you're stronger than all of them combined. So it's
how would you say that? And she kind of
And
like
her
looks
heart
at
grew 3 sizes that day.
her frail woman body, and she's like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
So,
Definitely got a little beast inside there. I'll tell you what. I'm half devil. Shit.
Mhm.
is that what you are? A half devil?
Oh, well.
Are you related to the other guy we saw that looked just like you?
Loosely. Loosely. He's a relative, you can say. As same with Silsus, as there's, some people who are making others commodities. And then if you don't fit into their narrative, you're gone. Which is also why I don't want to draw a whole bunch of attention to ourselves. But kind of think I'm gonna have to do this with you guys because amazing to me, you guys are pretty competent when it comes to combat, except for this little one. Pat's Lobie around like brings him in as like a big chummy hug because he knows he has no idea what's going on. He's been checked out this whole time.
Nah.
So what do you,
This
so what do
whole
you say,
time,
bud?
Lobi's had like this air bubble that just talking about like a chips. That's like it the whole time.
He's still singing in his head. So what do you say, bud? After we finish up here, we go have another adventure. Tries
I'm
to change the subject.
I love adventures. Lobi's down for adventures.
Perfect.
Zero leans over to Philip. So are you family or are you the outcast?
Well, I'm not with the others, am I? So seems
Ah.
like the latter.
No problem here.
I appreciate how
Baladac,
welcoming
Zero?
you guys have been.
What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I might try to barge into the kitchen and see if I can
Get some snacks.
get us some food made up. They seemed to like having me around last time. Get us some stew made with those bones from the cavern.
Soup. Baldak will be excited to try it.
I'll eat anything with bones in it.
Hopefully, no one gets sick this time.
Cause heroes making some mistakes all the time. Medium rare is how he likes his rats.
Baldak's leaving.
And on that note,
With extra ginger and
Zero makes sure to put something a little extra special on Lobi's plate.
Zero, as you make your way into the kitchen,
Yes.
one of the chefs looks at you and goes, "Ah, you again. What would you like?"
Well, if I can make some food for my friends back there, I'm willing to help with the rest of orders or do some dishes or whatever you need.
You know, you helped the last time. Just clean up after yourself when you're done.
Alrighty.
Rhea starts
He's
trying to
starting
like
pop.
braid Silsus's hair, but I'm not sure she has like enough hair to really like braid. But typical like older sister to like younger sister vibe. It's like I don't know if you have much like actual hair, but she's like putting it together, and like poofing it out. She's like trying to put makeup on you and like just having like typical girl talk.
Celsus is just kind of like sitting there, like she's just like, oh, I don't know about this.
Just extremely uncomfortable as Tria's just talking about all like the boys that she's seen and you know, stuff like that. She's just like, this guy's cute. Are you interested in any of the boys here?
No, definitely not. Have you seen them? Are your eyes okay? Look at them. They don't have any gills. They're all got all those arms. I don't know. It's too much. Too much,
Oh.
Tria.
But Celsus, what about the other fish guy? He's
No.
so cute.
He's not even in my species. That's just, you can't do that.
I'm not really sure how that works, but I guess you're right. I've only seen I have 9 brothers and sisters, and I've only seen them mate with each other, so I guess it's true and fair.
With each other. Oh my goodness.
Yes, of course.
I think
mean, I've
it's
seen-
good that we're taking you out of the Thistlewood for a while. I think this will be good for you. Broaden your horizons. Like, I mean,
But-
I was kept in a cell, but like you were also kept in a cell of the Thistlewood. So you're gonna see all kinds of things.
Well, I saw them, you know, mate with their other brothers and sisters, and then their kids mated with their kids, and it just went on and on and on for hundreds of winters.
Forever and ever.
So Is that not how things are typically? That's not how they typically work.
Well, pufferfish, we draw a circle to attract outside mates, and then they make patterns. And then if somebody likes your pattern, then they'll come and mate with you. But it's not with anybody you know. But I don't have parents. I don't have siblings. We aren't raised like that, so maybe it's just different.
Could you draw me a circle? I want to see if I like it.
Yeah, it looks like this. I'm like it ever goes thing on you. It's
She draws a little circle, and Tria stares at it, and she's just like, Well, I'm sure it's quite lovely. To whoever. I'm glad at least I know that I do like it. I think it's beautiful, and one day I hope you find a pufferfish who loves it as well.
thank you. They make lines around it, and then the lines have little seashells, and it's beautiful.
I'm sure it's quite lovely. We just sniff each other's butts, and well, my parents always told me I couldn't, do the things that my brothers and sisters were doing, because I was different as well. So I guess I get that.
Sniffing butts is important, though. We do that too.
Oh, good.
Smell has a lot to do. That makes sense, though. I think wolves and humans probably aren't supposed to be mating, but you'll learn some things now that you're out.
Well, I will
You
say,
learn about human mating.
I will say, Philip and Zira, they both smell quite lovely. But I don't know if it's quite the same thing. I'm not sure if it's exactly what I'm looking for, but Zira always smells like food, and I like that. And Philip, he smells like some sort of apparatus. Like he puts on some sort of spray, like a pheromone odor or something, but it's lovely. I love it. And
You
well,
gotta watch out though for those rogues. They'll get you. He'll just up and leave you one day. They're not to be trusted.
Speaking of up and leaving, he finishes his coffee.
yeah, we're just doing this in front of all of you guys.
Like, all
That's really how
right.
long you guys are staying. It's like a constant conversation.
I just imagine when we started doing makeup, they immediately all of them just stopped listening to our conversation. They were like, "This has nothing to do with us."
Yeah.
Kind of wrestles Lobies, puts his arm around him again. He's like, all right, bud, let's head up, see if we can get more to drink. Kind of shuffles him up back to the bar.
Mad hello. Lobie says, "See in a stupor of drunken noodles."
Celsius kind of starts wiggling out of Tria's grasp, and she's like, I wonder if Zero is done making the food yet. I'm starving. Aren't you starving, Tria?
Tria like hears like the growl, and like her tongue starts like salivate as she like smells that Zero's like almost done, and she's like, "That's the thing I love about him. He's almost done right now." And then she's like, "Oh, come on, I'll finish your makeup later." As they walk over to the bar.
Celsius like very like sagely nods, and she's like, "Well, food is the way to, I guess, also dog people's stomachs, so that makes sense."
And then kicks down the door and walks out with a giant cauldron of soup and brings it over to the table.
What kind of soup?
All right, whatever was in that cave. I don't know. It might have been human bones. I can't remember.
Lobie loves food.
Like, thank God.
None of us are human, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about humans.
All right. Well, if you're gonna try it, you do have to roll for food poisoning. I will let Vandred decide which skill.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
Con save? Okay.
11.
I'm gonna try.
14.
It's a D20, right?
Got 13 or 14.
I have a 17
Philip.
plus 1.
Oh.
Yeah, 6.
This is probably your worst dish yet. I got a 4.
Uh,
Tria's going down, man. It's terrible.
Okay, let's see, Belladeck, what do
ooh,
you
ooh.
get?
That might not be good. Oh wait, no, that's a 20.
Nah,
I thought
that's
that
a
was a
nat
nat one.
20.
Yeah, you got an iron stomach.
I thought that was a nat one. Okay,
Belladeck's
good.
like,
That's
ah,
good.
So-
The soup threw up into you.
yeah.
I
Right.
feel like Belladeck, because he grew up in the orphanage, just like has an iron stomach. He's just like,
Just
oh yeah, I'm
grateful
used
that
to
he's got
eating
anything. Yeah.
human bone soup all the time. We had to eat the other orphans growing up.
Philip and Tria, this tastes awful to you. Like, it's to the point where you're running out the door, trying not to
Ugh.
throw up on the floor on the way out.
Yeah.
Tria, who just like had all these
Mhm.
really nice things to say about Zero.
Mm.
It's like in like the video game at the very top, it says Tria dislikes this. Like their friendship or their relationship
Dislikes
courting, it has now gone even lower.
Well, like sometimes the orphanage, the orphans have to graduate. Sometimes they graduate, and then you have a soup. You have a celebratory soup after they graduate. So
Belladeck, to you, the soup tastes absolutely wonderful. You finished your bowl and you're thinking about grabbing second.
I guess so. Yeah. Can I have another?
Sosa's got a 18, so she kind of like hits like Belladeck in the ribs, and she's just like, I don't care what those guys' problems are.
That's
Just
so
ran
good.
out of here. And then she's like kind of like sharpens, like she has all insides her teeth, all, and she kind of sharpens them, and she takes the bowl and she just drinks the whole thing in one thing.
Feeling a little bad for Tria. Zero walks over, is like, hey, I kept one of the bones not in the soup, so you can have this bone.
Tria's very excited about this. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much," and then yeah, it goes to town.
She gets a
it's,
little bit of the heart eyes back.
She's very
Super hard
sick.
Yeah, I made it a little extra spicy, so I put some black pepper in there. So I don't know if that's what you're
How exotic.
if that's what you were taking a kind to, Philip.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's good. The insides are not so fire resistant. I just appreciate your attempt. But I'm gonna get some more coffee, and then he kind of like tries to straighten up a little bit. Like he took his tie and everything down, but he's trying to like compose himself as he kind of hunches over a little bit and goes towards the bar. Tries to like get something to get this out of his mouth.
Sosa immediately just starts to yawn and get sleepy, and she's like, I think I'm ready to go to bed.
It might be time. The bard's practically passed out already from napping anyways.
Lobia.
Philip, as you make your way to the bar, the bartender kind of shimmies his way over from the other side, just looks at you and goes, "It was rough, huh?"
Man, appreciate you guys letting him into your kitchen. I don't know what he does in there, but how do you guys handle that?
Actually, it had a very nice aroma to it. The chef really liked it and tasted good to them.
It tasted good to them. All right. Well, tell you what, next time you can have my portion. Here's I paid 2 more gold. Pull out 2 gold and slide them 2 and sing another cup of that coffee.
Absolutely. He gets you another cup of coffee and slides 1 gold back to you and says, "Just 1 for now."
All right, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna try to stomach it over there. So, how are things here? Everything good? We took care of some rats for you. Went on a little mission. Looks like those guys are turning in for the night. How late do you stay open around here anyway?
Usually when dinner rush is over, the chefs go back home or to sleep here. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm usually up until about 3, 4 a.m. And then the morning bartender takes over.
Oh. How those goblins come into the picture? They come in, give you some trouble, or are they just stealing, harassing people?
Let's just say that I had a very concerned patron come in here about 5 hours ago.
All right. Well, that's
Elsa's
that's
just
something.
like is listening to this, and she's just like, they're just racist. Probably haven't done anything. Okay,
And
I'm going to bed. Bye bye. And so Sis just eats herself away. Oh, it happens.
Lobby drank a little bit too much and decided just to pass out in a little chair right now.
Chair right there.
Do you
I
want
think
to help
Tria,
carry me?
she climbs over
Yeah, I
to,
got you, bud.
or she like crawls over after she's been outside and
Okay.
throwing up, and she like, like a dog, she like rolls back inside and she's like cleaning herself up, and she's just like, ugh, terrible, terrible food. And she like crawls into Silsa's and she goes, "Sorry, I can't finish her makeup yet, but we'll save it for later, okay? When I'm feeling a little bit better."
Sis just taps on him. Doesn't even say anything.
That makeup's like running down Tria's face.
Zero and Beladek drag Lobby into the rooms.
just
Tria sleeps further away from Zero and closer to Philip.
Philip's still by the bar, hanging out with his bartender buddy, trying to
Yeah,
get some information.
Zero's
sure.
at, Philip or Tria goes the opposite corner.
Harsh.
so as they all go to bed or whatever, and patrons start leaving and everything, and it's just eventually you and him in the tavern, and he just kind of looks over at you and goes, "Are you related to someone that I may know?"
Oh, I feel like that's a loaded question. Because as you can tell, I am tiefling.
I can, and you have the ash smell of a devil on you.
Yeah. We did encounter one. Maybe it's just the lingering effects of, being in the presence of those two.
What do you mean, those two?
Oh, I honestly forgot the name of the first guy, but I know it's Raphael and somebody else.
Donatello.
His name. Shut up.
Shut up, you're sleeping. You're passed out.
Yeah. Because what was non-character mode? Because I forgot, and I don't want to touch anything on the computer. Try to look it up because Zoom's working fine. We have Raphael, and then didn't we encounter his brother, but we didn't get his name?
There we go. I just typed in roll 20.
Your gear.
Oh my god!
You know.
Eat the good ass. Hey, that's copyright infringement, bro. You gotta chill out.
Right? They're taking her gerbs.
Hey, your gerbs.
Yeah, we're the two I was referring to. They're famously quarreling with each other, and their bickering starts to spill over into other realms and areas. Have you heard of Raphael and your girl?
Herbiter? I have heard of
You get-
this Raphael fellow.
Anything I should know? Have you dealt with him in the past? he's never forthcoming with his intents, and sometimes he offers people deals.
I'll say this: if he makes you a deal, don't accept it.
I would agree. Yeah. Haven't expressed that to the rest of the party yet, so appreciate a little bit of confidence on this one, because the Lobie's got a big mouth, doesn't know when to keep things to himself, even when it's a detriment.
But there is one person that did accept his deal.
Oh,
My
a
wife.
friend of yours? Oh, boy.
Mama.
I don't think the deal ended badly, because I haven't heard of her death or any name of her in contracts or anything. She's just
Okay.
kind of off radar.
Oh. Do you know what the deal was?
I unfortunately do not.
Okay. So, did she just up and go missing one day, or did he approach both of you? What was his goal, if you're aware? Oh,
All I know is one day me and her were fighting over something stupid like not taking out the trash or something, typical.
women.
And went to work, came back, and he was gone.
Was she no notes? Just left? Nothing even missing? Did she
Nothing.
pack up?
It just seemed like herself, and what she was wearing was gone. That was it.
Wow. Well, okay. Well, if I have to encounter Raphael again, I will keep that in mind. There's no promises, mind you. No, I would never tell him this. He's quite a bit stronger than I am.
I don't expect anything to come of it, because this happened over 150 years ago.
That's a long time to wait, but hey, when you're dealing with my brother, there's never really an end to all the trickery that he pulls. There's a scheme somewhere. So, and you've been good to us. We appreciate it. So the least I could do is keep my ear to the ground for you.
So he is your brother.
He's yeah, he is. Loosely, but yes.
Or is he one of your second cousin's best friends, roommates, ex-husband, brother's former sister?
No, not that loosely, but we have the same father.
Because I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah. He likes to change his appearance, but pretty partial to what I was given.
And he's got
Bye.
And he went to bed.
And he went to sleepy sweeps. He went to sleepy sweeps for real.
Took him, dude. The demons, they took him, bro.
His brother caught on to
Raphael
it.
just whooshed him.
It's just freaking
As flames
demons
come out of the
out, man.
seat where he was, and he's gone. And the bartender's like, "What the?"
Dude, what the fuck just
No,
happened?
that's some crazy lore about the bartender totally asking the demon to kill his wife.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
she's been gone for 150 years. I think it's good though.
He's
So
like,
weird.
it's
What?
fine.
So much fun. So much fun.
It's fine.
Yogurt just killed you. You can't talk.
This ad break brought to you by a fish mug.
Yeah.
Oh, that
The
thing's
fish
sick.
cup.
Oh, that's a dope.
So this is like a tea infuser bag. Is the
Does it jingle too?
No, it's like
Oh.
it's just meant to be like a bobber, and you put tea and stuff in it.
That is dope.
It's for a work like white elephant gift thing.
I would
Did
be
you
so
try
happy
it?
if I got that.
Ooh.
Fleshy color on the inside. All right, back to the scheduled programming.
My bee, it just stops sometimes. I'm sorry. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with that.
Anyways, want to go to bed, Philip?
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Okay.
Wander me that way.
Yeah, Philip walks in and she
Try.
he walks over to like Tria and then Tria like crawls over to like his side and then just
Yeah.
stares at Zero. That's where she sleeps, right next to Philip.
Philip.
Lobie's just
Philip's kind of a cuddler, so he's not gonna spoon her or anything, but put his arm around her just because.
You ever try to like cuddle a dog when they're sleeping and it's just like they're like the perfect thing ever?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what
It's
it's
what
like
it
a
is.
little too small.
cuddling with her. It's just like the sweet, your heart's filled with joy, and you're like, this is like my favorite thing in the entire world. That's
Yeah.
the joy you get from cuddling next to Tria.
Yeah.
She
She's a
also
little-
smells terrible. so so you get a nice whiff of her. You're like, oh, this is a nice moment, and then you inhale through your nose, and you're like, oh god, oh god.
Oh, this is a perfect mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't go any further because he's like, oh, man,
His
she
tail is wagging a
smells-
little bit, a little sway, and then he's just like, "Oh."
Yeah, she smells like she just vomited on her body, and instead of like taking a bath to clean it up, she just used her tongue to clean up like all the stuff like a dog would do.
Excellent. And now we sleep.
We sleeps. Who rolled a 39? What the hell? I had a
Don't
20.
worry about it.
That's crazy.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
we
I have.
all-
I
We
don't have
all
a
go to
dice one.
bed.
We go to bed, and it stormed outside.
Yeah, essentially, there was a light rain, nothing too overdramatic.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh well.
Are we waking up now?
Yeah.
You guys said go to bed. I went to bed.
Lobie wakes up and stretches. Oh man, I have a horrible hangover. He looks over. Hey, Philip. Philip,
He's nowhere near us. Oh, shut up.
are you awake? Philip.
Now.
Hey. Aren't we supposed to go kill some goblins?
It doesn't have to be at the butt crack of dawn.
Lobie goes over to Zero. Zero.
What?
Are you awake?
I am now.
All right, let's go. We're supposed to go fight some goblins.
I'm as much as I love to kill every goblin in this continent. Oh, it's early. I'm gonna need some coffee myself.
Lobie has a coin, so he's gonna walk out to the bartender.
One single coin.
Lobie has a coin and then goes to the bartender. Oh no, where's my map at? There it is. Lobie walks up to the bartender. Sir, bartender, sir.
Actually, it's a ma'am for the morning bartender. Thank you
It's a
very
different-
much.
Ma'am, bartender, ma'am.
What?
Can I get some coffee for my friends, please? There's all sleepies, so I want to get him coffee. I have this one coin, and I put the coin on the table.
Oh, I can make it for
Keep it
you.
cool.
That's it. For one.
Okay. Is for everyone?
Yeah, for you. Just one.
Okay.
One gold piece. One
Okay.
cup.
Yes, confusion.
I'll be right back.
Everyone
I'll be right back. Who has money?
pulls a carrot. Try
Philip.
to wake up. You should fucking hell.
Philip.
He turns around. He's like, "Boy."
I need
Then he
5
sees-
coins.
And then you have a cup of coffee, and he's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
I need 5 gold coins so I can get everyone coffee.
Well, fine. Jeez, Don't come back in here. So he
Lovey
gives
walks
him the coffee. He keeps the coffee, but gives him the 5 gold coins.
5 gold coins, sir. Ma'am.
The bartender just gives you a glare, like, oh my fucking god, I don't want to deal with a bard this early in the morning. She goes over and makes 5 more cups of coffee and brings them over.
Thank you, ma'am. Lovey grabs this coffee, goes back, and slowly walks into the room and starts, y'all ain't gonna get no sleep. It's not gonna get no sleep. Starts banging up some pans and stuff like that. Hands everybody some coffee. Let's wake up, everyone. We got some goblins to slay.
Priya is an absolute morning person. So she's like the happiest you've ever seen. She like wakes up like like a Disney princess movie. She just is like, oh, like sings in the morning to Lobi as he's coming. She's like, cheerful, yay! And then she starts like singing to all the like animals and the like. She like opens up a window and she's like singing to all the animals outside and whatever happens, she's like hoping they'd all come in and like get her ready for the day. You guys just see a bunch of birds just like fly in and like like knit her hair together, like put it up, and then she's just like spinning in a circle as a flock of just animals are just like running into the
little birds
at this point. Yeah, just running into to tidy her up for the day, and you guys are just all staring at her as this is happening.
Stilsis like rises straight up from sleeping on her back and just casts like levitate and just flings Lobi into the ceiling. Like, just no
gravitational magic just
immediately go back into bed.
And I'm just stuck up there, just kind of like arms just hanging.
Just in the ceiling. That's it.
In the ceiling, watching as like tens,
As all
if
these
not
birds
hundreds,
and
of
everything.
animals are just rummaging through this open window into this inn. And she's called them over to her, and they're all just like, just taking care of her, and you're just watching. You get a front row seat of her just like getting changed.
I'm just like up in the ceiling, just kind of watching as everything's unfolding. And pull out my cello, just start playing.
Oh,
I think
you
Lobi,
have a cello.
don't worry about it. I found
There's
it.
like 2 raccoons. There's like 2 raccoons that are like fighting over like Tria's shoes to like put on, to like help her put on. They're like fighting each other for like who's gonna put the shoe on.
Just
Zero with his bedhead is just staring at all of this happening in dismay.
It is making the most amount of noise. You're just hearing like squeaks and like the most amount of noise any human could have in the morning. That's what's happening in this room.
Lob and just Tria just making a mockery of everyone trying to sleep, like y'all can't sleep cause we's awake. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on the ceiling doing this, like staring down at everyone. Because like I gravitational magic.
Yeah, Tria's definitely singing some sort of song and about just like the adventure they've had, and it's like beautiful and sounds really nice. She's like chirping to the birds as the birds are like singing as well. She's just like,
for some reason I feel like we're still in the same room, so it's like
yeah,
Philip's trying to get his stuff
the same room.
ready, and he's just like got his shit quick and grabbed his coffee and started out that door because he is sick of that shit. Wants some peace and quiet, and then there's birds flying around. He's like swiping at him with his offhand, his tail, because he's just so annoyed.
Yeah, you definitely open the door, and all of the animals just start scattering into the inn.
Lobi's just in the space, dancing, hearing birds singing, waiting for everyone to wake up so we can go on adventure.
The female barkeep.
Just leave. She's over here now. She's like, eat. She's not ready at all. She just left. That's it.
Am I still in the air? Just fall?
You're still there.
just float.
Concentration has not been broken yet. still fuck you in particular on the ceiling.
That's actually a pretty deep sleeper, so he's still not awake.
Imagine he's just
just sleeps through all of the chaos.
There's like a squirrel on his head, on his nose.
Tria walks out with just an absolutely like beautiful emerald green, leaf dress that's like her hair, like she's about to go to like a fancy ball, like just like perfect there. She's got like arms like they've like sewed together this like amazing, just she looks the most gorgeous you've ever seen her look. As she comes out, she's just smiling. She's like looking at Philip, gives him kind of just like a blush little smile, and she just like walks out and she's like, what a wonderful day to get started.
He's sipping his coffee because she's obviously looking at him, and he just kind of glances over his coffee, still very annoyed. Sips it like, you could have done without all the theatrics.
Well, that's how I get ready every morning.
Lobie's lips are chapped. So Lobie puts on some beeswax.
They all walk past Blobby to get out of there.
He's still up in the ceiling. But we're not taking him down. We can still hear him talking to himself, just singing. It's like, Jesus.
Celsius hasn't done anything. She's just 1,000 yards staring ahead, just waiting for somebody to give her direction.
All the animals start filing out of the they open the door, the window. So Tria's just like tells them all to leave.
The female barkeep is just looking at all this like, what the fuck is happening?
There's a couple rats that grab like pieces of cheese from the kitchen, and they're like squirming outside with the rest of them.
Knowing that he's stuck on the ceiling, Zero is just pelting Lobie with gold coins to get him to shut up.
I just think it's a game. I'm like ready to catch him, like kind of swat him out of the air. I'm like, what's up? Pull up.
What's up? Pull up.
That's what bards used to say back then. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah, what's up?
Historically accurate.
Lobie's a trendsetter. What's up?
Yeah, he was the first. Philip tells Tria, you should probably go apologize to that barkeep. You ever any idea what she's thinking right now? She's probably wondering what the hell's going on.
Apologize for what? For getting ready.
You just had 2 rats. At least scurry out of there with some cheese. You think they want rats in the kitchen?
But they're just rats. We killed a bunch of them. The
Yeah,
least
we
could do
did.
is feed a couple, one piece of cheese before they make off to the forest.
These people around here are gonna think we're nuts. Probably not gonna let us back in here.
Oh, guess you're right. And Tria walks over to the barmaid, and she goes, "My friend Philip really wants to apologize. So, we're sorry for the inconvenience."
It was very interesting, let's say. Just don't let them come into the tavern anymore, if at all possible.
Well, you see, it's how I get ready in the mornings, and I can sure try to stop and maybe go outside, and maybe we can do it in the outside.
Either be on the first floor and only do it through the window, or go outside and do it. I don't care, just as long as it doesn't come onto the main floor of the tavern.
Oh, goody. Thank you so much. Also, your eyes look so lovely in this light. All I could do is, maybe a little on the eyebrows. I could touch it up for you if you want.
He just kind of glares at you and goes, "Not now."
Oh, all right. But see, Solstice right there. I've done a fine job. And then you look at Solstice, and half of her
just
makeup.
smeared.
yeah, it's just smeared all over the place because she slept with it, and they forgot to do the other half. So it looks horrendous right now in the morning.
It looks like actual war paint.
Yeah.
Like she's got that Erica slapping her on her face.
I'll take a rain
She's-
check on it.
Silsa stands up on her chair and she slaps the counter and she says, "Barkeep, please tell us where the goblins are so we can leave and get all this out of the way. I know there's
When
still a lot
Sosa-
of things."
When Sosa slams her hands on the table, she slams Slowly down on the ground.
The ground
Ow!
immediately.
Just hear this ow in the back.
The barkeep looks at you and goes, "Okay, you're gonna go out that door. You're gonna take a right. You're gonna go up the road. Then you're gonna take a left, and then another right, and then a brick wall." I'm just kidding. You go straight, take another left, and it should be down there another mile.
Silsa says, "Got it," and just immediately, like, she's not done anything, and she's out, like, she's like ready. She's like,
Good.
she looks and she gets like close to the door and she's just like looks over at them and she says, "Somebody wake up Belichick and let's go." And then she yeets herself out.
Through the
Belichick is
fireplace.
Zero walks over and just
She yeets herself out
punches
through the
Belichick in the shoulder.
Is that not the exit? I definitely thought that was the exit too.
We're
Oh,
by
I,
the
thought- I
exit.
definitely thought that was the exit actually down here.
Oh, that's a fire. We get ourselves into the fire. Hell
I
yeah.
think the other one that was the exit, I'm pretty sure.
Orc, wake up. It's time to go.
Wake up. Put on low makeup.
Belichick is up now.
Yeah.
Have we been?
And then
Let's
Wait,
keep
which-
up with him.
On his
Tree.
way out, Zero's like, "Bartender, I'm gonna need at least 8 coffees to go."
You know what? You seem like a reasonable person. 4 gold.
Alright, sounds good.
Say 4 gold.
Walks
Oh,
over
8
to Philip.
coffees.
"Hey Philip, here's 4 coffees.
Oh, my
We're
my
gonna
guy.
need it."
We are gonna need it. Start sipping the next one immediately. He walks past Tria, gives her a little bit. Says, "Here, take some of this." Knowing that she has no concept of brushing her teeth, even though she threw up last night.
yeah, Tria takes a sip of this black coffee and it's extremely bitter. I mean, she's doesn't drink coffee, doesn't know anything about it. And, I'm gonna roll to see if she likes it. She fucking loves it. This is like the best thing she's ever tasted in her entire.
Kid loves
She drinks the one just in one hot gulp of burning down her throat,
Yeah.
and it's the best sensation ever. She grabs another one of the 4 that you have, and she just chugs that one, and she's like a kid with like crack, she
Right.
just like starts just freaking out. She's
Philip,
like,
Philip stops her like halfway through that second one. He's like, "Hey, slow down. All right. We're gonna drink these as we walk together, and I'm gonna pass the rest of them out. The birds were a bit much, but you do look great."
she's like
Wants to
blushes.
gives one to Lobi
So
after he
Philip
spits in it.
starts to give one to Celsus, and Celsus just is like, no, she's just completely subsisting off of rage, and she just turns to Belidak and she just wordlessly puts up her hands to be asked to be
Like a
lifted,
small
to be
child.
carried. Yeah.
Grumpy child. All right.
Zero just takes a thermos-like thing out of his backpack and pours the 4 that he has into the one furnace. It's like, "Alright, good to go."
She is like talking at she's never had caffeine before, so it hits her like really quick, and every word is just like it's like 2 times speed of a video.
So
just as she's
just
talking to
going.
Philip. Yeah, she's just saying just the most out of pocket random stuff. Like you're like, "Oh, it's the morning, like I don't want to be talked to right now," and Tria's like the happiest person in the entire world, and just spitting 2 times speed, rap god Eminem, just at Philip as they're walking by. Just every little thing, she's just like, "Oh my god, this is so cool! It's so cool that we see the. Oh, did you see the river over here? Oh, I can't believe we've already fought all these things, And Philip is just like, "Mm-hmm."
Yep.
He knows he did this, and he's kind of amused with himself. And he's just like, "Man, I
He's
wonder
like,
how hard she's gonna crash."
God, coffee's really great. It's really, I really. Would you call this good? It was so good. I want some more of it, please.
Yes, this is coffee. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna have to wait till our next meal. We can't just keep having these all day, silly goose. Let's
I
go.
only want this. This is the only thing I want ever. It's just like they're walking through, you know. Soon following Silsa's.
Zero's like,
Delphic
I
is
remember my first
yanking
beer,
on
and just walks off.
Belladuck's like collar, and she's just pointing
Yeah.
to that way.
Just moseying it.
So before you guys fully leave, one of the townspeople runs up to you and goes, "Wait, I know you guys are going a long distance. Would you like a horse and carriage?"
Yes.
Oh,
What's
Lobby proclaims
the
immediately.
cost?
200 gold pieces. But every
They'll
time,
say,
every time you're here, we'll take care of everything it needs: food, water, grooming, carrying, anything, free of charge.
Celsus loves the idea of us not having to walk, so she just wordlessly just chucks a bag of 200 gold at them.
dang, you're rich.
Righto.
It's better than having to
Right,
carry
I
her
have
every time, right?
1,730 gold, so.
Wait, is it 200 for all of us?
No, just 200 total.
Oh,
Logan's
yeah,
like,
fuck
yes.
it.
Wait, 200 what?
You're doing this, and Tria's like skipping with Philip at this point, you know, just super happy, and she's like farther down the road as you guys have gotten stopped by her, and she's just like talking to Philip the whole time, just distracting him, has no concept of it.
Yep. We're
So-
just heading out. I'm assuming they're gonna pick us up as
Yeah.
we
Yep.
we get out front.
You guys look up and you're like, wow, Tria has gotten a very far distance. And she's at
Just
this
let
point
her.
just dragging Philip with her. Just,
Yeah. Trying to like keep up with her, not spill
Yeah.
the coffee. But it's like, all right, all
part,
right.
part of her's like shifting into like a horse, and like her wild shape's like affected a little bit. So she's like shifting into a horse at some points and into
Just
dog.
like a
into-
centaur right here.
Yeah.
That's like half.
She hasn't fully wild shape, but she's like in some port, just like part of her, like her nose gets into it as she's like talking this whole time, and truly horrible sight is happening in front of us. This is going on.
What's going on?
I don't have a token for it right now, but I'll be sure next time to make one.
Which one? The horse token?
Yeah.
Horse
Carriage token.
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Ugh.
The tickets are now diamonds.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're carriaging away.
Carriage
away.
To the next one.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
Can you hide the like character icons in Roll20?
That's what I'm saying. They're massive.
Like these. Yeah.
They're huge.
If you could make them smaller, that'd be cool. I wouldn't want to hide them just in case, you know, the one person that's watching our stream.
No, like
sees it.
me, not him.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it regardless.
Yeah, his is fine. Mine's like.
I think you can move them like off to the side around it, so it's not blocking the map.
If you highlight them in the top right corner, there's a little thing to grab them.
Oh yeah.
That's what
I
I
was
was
trying to
doing.
resize it, but it wasn't working.
I can't really move. I can't move it off the screen.
They gotta stay on screen.
Forgot that you could change them on your own. So yeah, that's a great idea. Great.
What team?
I just pushed them all to the right.
All right, carriaging away down.
Yeah. You guys pick up Philip and Tria as they've like gotten quite a bit of distance ahead of you guys. And,
Need a ride?
Yeah, oh, of course. Why? Yes. And then yeah, Tria hops on, and now she's talking a million miles an hour to like everybody in the group, not just Philip.
I like to think that everyone got in the cart and Tria decided to get on the horse and is just talking the horse's ears
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. It's exactly. You got it 100%. And she's just sitting on the horseback and just like talking to them. And how many horses do it? Is it just one or is it two?
It's one.
Okay. Yeah. His name's gonna be Fred.
Fred. Okay.
Celsus is still pointing like to the left, still not seeing anything.
we start heading to the left in our little group carriage thing.
To the left, to the
Trottle,
left.
trottle, 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 trottle.
Everything you own in the carriage to the left. Release your
Right, John.
horses. Feel the rage on your horse.
So it's roughly going to take 2 days to get there.
Sheesh. 2 whole
Hmm.
days. That's so
Yep.
many.
2 days for a goblin camp. Whoa.
Good thing I packed up some of that soup.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna use 2 of my rations. Then I now have 3 rations.
Tria is like,
It's
not-
been, like,
she's like trying to give
4
the bones to
minutes.
the horse as well, to Fred. And Fred at this point has told her his entire life story, how he's like was raised on a farm, has like, and Tria is now relaying all this information back to the group. But yeah, Fred has like lived on a farm, that he's like grew up, and he's like an old retired horse now, and he just does carriage rides now. But and she's like, "Oh, guys, I'd like to introduce you to my new friend, Fred." She, tells you all this stuff about Fred, and you guys are just like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
So since it's going to take roughly 2 days, you guys can do watches. So every night, 1 or 2 people stand watch. Make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Are we
I think-
deciding who should do first watch or something?
Yep.
Alright.
I say we roll for watching.
I think
Whoever.
Tria would probably be somewhere up like the first or last one. She only needs 4 hours of sleep, so
We all got, most of us have night vision.
Yeah.
yeah.
Except for
she's
Blindy
I
Bat.
kind of like Lobby's idea of rolling for drawing straws.
Yeah.
For
Is
the
it
first
lowest
watch.
wins or is it biggest wins? How's the straws thing go?
The lowest one
Yeah.
loses essentially. Yeah.
The lowest loses? Hell yeah.
The lowest 2 numbers would have to start the first night.
Let's do it.
Roll a d20 or
Yeah.
Yeah,
roll a
D20 is fine.
Roll a d20? Okay. Lobby got 16.
natural one.
Oh!
I got a 9.
If I can add my survival to this, it's a plus.
I'll roll the little guy. Ooh, I got 17.
What'd you get, Elsa?
Here's my d20.
19.
Okay, so it's going to be Tria and 0 for first watch.
Tria is
Thank God.
not loving Zero at this point. So
Zero's just-
like a dog, they have quick memories, so they forget things easily down there quick. So.
Those were like middle watch.
Okay.
Or is there 2? Is there 3 watches or 2? Just morning and night.
I
We'll
still
do
just
2
get to
watches.
pick. What the hell?
I didn't know those.
Oh. Maybe I missed that part.
Trio, while we're sitting around the fire, I'm just eating the leftover soup. Just be like, hey, you want any?
Tria more mortified by this food. She's like, and she just grabs some of her bones that she has, and she still has some meat in her. At this point, this meat's probably somewhat spoiled, but her stomach doesn't care. She's
It's alright, I guess more for me then. And keeps eating.
Tria, I have some jerky and dried fruit. Do you want any?
and Tria, she like looks over at Lovey and she, nods. It's like yes.
I'm gonna give Tria some of my rations of dried fruit and jerky, even though I also have hardtack and I don't know what that is, and I got some nuts too. What is hardtack?
Flour and grease mixed together.
Ooh, that sounds good. Lovy's gonna eat that. It's like paste.
It's not good.
Oh
It's
my God.
really bad.
Yeah.
He's got low standards.
He's like,
Oh,
ooh,
that
that's
sounds
delicious.
good.
It's survival bread. What the heck? That's amazing. I gotta soak it. Oh, I want to make this.
So on first watch, nothing really happens. some normal sounds of the forest. Couple
Tria's
rustling
talking to
here
the
and there.
forest.
But yeah, nothing really eventful happened for the 4 hours you two are on watch.
We're also not on speaking terms, so there's not much
Sure.
action that happens on our end either.
They're just sitting there, and then Tria's talking to like plants. At this point, she's talking to like the bugs in the ground. You know, everything but Zero.
Who's gonna
Zero's
wake
just
up for
humming.
next watch?
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Man, that bard's onto something.
That's
Yeah, it is
completely
the most boring 4 hours for Zero for sure.
that's completely up to them who they want to wake up for second watch.
Shit.
Yeah, Tria walks over to probably Lobi, since he was the one that gave her like beef jerky and stuff, and she just kind of like nods like at him, and she's like, it's your turn, I guess. I don't really know how this works, but the forest seems pretty quiet. They all said some really nice things. They're actually very thankful that we're walking through them right now. So please be on your best behavior. And also, Fred's sleeping, and he asked me for you not to touch him. I don't know why, but he said that you looked kind of funny, and he didn't want you to touch him.
Which is Fred?
He's the horse.
Is that the ogre?
I don't think so. It's a horse. His name's Fred. He's a lovely gent. But please don't touch him, because you give him weird vibes, is what he said.
I think I'm gonna go touch the horse.
And yeah, she crawls into the carriage. She actually probably climbs on top of the carriage and sleeps. Well, if it's just like a regular open-ended carriage thing, she just climbs in and sleeps. But if it's like one that has a room, and she climbs on top.
Who's my partner?
Zero,
Whoever's Zero.
goes over and wakes up Philip because he thought it would be fun if Philip had
Motherfucker.
to movie.
Oh no, Zoom's cutting out for these 4 hours.
But as a solidarity move, he takes out the thermos and pours you a cup of coffee.
Oh, my guy.
And then clonks and passes out.
Hey Philip.
Thinks to
hey,
himself,
Philip.
Zero's such a great guy. Starts to take the first sip. Here's Lobi. Mother.
Hey Philip.
What?
Philip. I wrote a
We're
song.
supposed
Do you
to
want to
be
hear it?
watching. Gulps down some coffee. It's hella hot, but he doesn't really care at this point because he's like, okay.
You
Lobi,
want to hear it?
this is
What?
it's gonna be a while. How long is your song?
It's a while.
No, Lord. How about
You have nothing
I
else
gotta go
but to
pee
listen
first.
to his song.
I
The forest is completely quiet. Philip is like listening as hard as he can to go check the woods, and it just is not making
Something.
any noises.
Nothing. He's using all the senses, but nothing. So I guess we have no choice. After this song though, you're gonna just hang out and chill, right?
Yes, of course. It's called The Hero's Rusty Greaves.
Great.
Yes, let's go. But what is Vegas? On any night, prepare for fight and buy another round. He's full of cheer and holds his beer, but never held his ground. He drinks his ales and tells his tales is all that he achieves. The spilling of the chilling of the hero's rusty greaves.
Philip's
So
kind of
on
into it, so his tail's
man that
going.
you can envy for his feats, despite the fact that each attack results in his retreats. You'll hear the sound when chips are down, his bladder thus relieves the sloshing and withdrawing of the hero's rusty greaves. I got more.
We got 4 hours, bud.
We got
Send
4
it.
hours.
I feel like though, like he was yelling. I feel like I would wake up and like my gills would be like fucking flaring, and I would probably like try to fling him into the woods.
You should wake up for the fourth course.
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
the.
Okay, let me see.
He's like, he's not the type to snark or snipe on others in the bar, though often that they make sport of him for being bizarre. He's guileless through one to dress, there's nothing up his sleeves. It's hard to bear that all he wears are heroes' rusty greaves.
So now Philip's
I
like
know.
kind of mumbling with him. He's just like the chorus. He's like,
Yeah, it's like-
Even Tria's woke up a little.
I know, it's like-
Your ears are
get
picked up.
attacked.
Don't be annoyed, it
Yeah.
fills the void when times are of need. The boastful way who'll drain the day with each and every deed. He's telling you all that's true of all that he believes. The fabricated, quite inflated heroes' rusty graves.
Philip's chugged the rest of the coffee now, and he's just actually enjoying himself. So he's into it.
Phildeck's
Nobody
still
just-
asleep, but he's like slamming around him, trying to shut off.
He's
Phildeck
like,
is-
They'll be just singing a song. He's singing a song. He's singing the rusty heroes' grieves.
So he doesn't want to stop Lobi, but he's like, "Hey, let's go. I gotta take a piss. Let's head up."
Okay.
So we're out. As I head over to these trees for a second.
Lobi's gonna follow Philip. Just make sure his back is protected. He's like, I got you, buddy. I'm here for you. I got you, buddy.
Please, Lord, I hope I get attacked so that way. Also, this is just praying. Please, let the goblins come to us.
Lobi turns
Bodies
Philip into a shy peer.
Oh
Like, I don't know if I'm comfortable.
Hold up. Philip's just so into it. He's having a grand old time. Like his tail's still going, like even bigger now, and he's swaying as he's just he's like, all right.
So
I'm
it's
shocked.
approaching morning. Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, wait. I was like, oh, Philip,
Yeah.
the sun's coming up. Should we wake
What's up,
everyone
buddy?
up?
Eh, how about we did we start a fire or anything? I don't know what we did. Did we just sleep in the wagon?
I have a candle.
Nah, we don't need to start a fire or anything.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, yeah.
Tria and Zero had a fire going, so you guys would have probably.
Yeah,
um,
you didn't need to.
stayed-
You didn't need
Yeah,
to
we
start
just
the
stayed by
fire.
the
It was
fire.
already burning.
It was already
'Cause the
burning.
world was fake.
Tria started the fire, and then Zero just kind of tended to it the whole time. He was he was talking to the flames, like hoping that someone would talk back to him, and Tria's just talking to the forest.
So Philip decides, all right, Lobi, go ahead and start waking up the others. I'm gonna make sure our fire's good so we don't leave anything that burns the forest down. Knowing full well that last time he fucked it up so hard, he just wanted to watch him do it again. He just wanted to see what would happen again.
I'm gonna climb into the back. Slowly get right in the middle of everyone. Oh! I just start singing. Who lives in the back of a carriage? Me. Ah! Just start screaming, just like a rooster. Lobi uses his noise, his gong. He's got a drum. He's just gonna start banging. He's like, "Wake up! It's time to wake up. We all like to wake up and drink lots of coffee because, hey, Zero, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Zero. Hey, Zero.
What?
Hey, it's time to wake up, buddy. It's nighttime or daytime. That one.
Okay. Ah.
Tria calls all the animals to the forest.
all the animals start coming in.
They start tidying her up again, making her feel nice. You see, because of Philip's bad breath comment or brushing your teeth or whatever, you see there's a little bird just like putting a stick through her like teeth at this point. Like she's like looking back and at him. She's like, "This is a good idea."
This is great. This is great. Excellent work. Good job, Lobie.
Hell yeah. Lobie's just singing a song, dancing down the carriage. He loves he loves his snacks, he loves his bread, he loves his hard rock, whatever this bread is called. I forget what it's called. Hard rock something.
Hardtack.
Yeah, hardtack.
Hardtack.
Does it taste good with coffee?
Of course it does.
Okay.
Everything tastes good with coffee. It's now that we're all awake, the fire's put out, we can continue to move.
Go.
On to day 2 of the journey.
Yeah.
Dead horses in the middle of the road. That's a good sign.
I mean, or they're sleeping. We don't know that. Just assume
It's a
things.
lot
Still
of
early.
red.
Early in the
As we
morning.
get closer to the dead horses, Tria tries to talk to them and finds out that they're dead.
Mhm.
Zero
Oh, boy.
walks over.
Are there any dying breaths, or are they like fully dead?
Oh, they're fully bled out.
Okay.
Is the meat fresh enough to harvest? Or have they been dead a while?
Might regret saying this, but it's semi-recent, but they are fully dead.
Well,
God.
I'm just gonna take one of these over here and
Tria is right
prep
next to them,
dinner for
trying to
tonight.
talk to them, and Zero just walks over and just starts filleting them and grabbing the horse meat. And Tria is mortified at this point, just looking at him. And just tears in her eyes, just walks back and just crashes into Philip's arms. And
Philip
doesn't
feels
say
a little bad, so he kind of like cuddles her the other way. He's like, "Hey, so that bird brushing your teeth, that was an improvement, huh? How'd that go?"
She's
Good?
like crying and she's like unaudible things they're saying, but she's like, you know, like I tried basically,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
unaudible through her sobs.
But Tria, I walk over. Tria, they're already dead. I'm just trying to harvest them and keep the circle of life going,
She like
like we
hugs
talked
Fred.
at the bar.
She hugs Fred and she just is like, I see what you mean, Zero. This was a terrible thing. It could have been our friend Fred.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen to Fred.
And she
We'll
like
find what did this. It's all right.
she gives Fred a bone, even though horses don't really eat bones like a dog would. But she assumes that he's just a bigger dog.
Fred just drops in and just starts poking at it with his hooves.
Yeah, definitely just not eat it. But she's like, you'll like this. My brothers and sisters like this.
Yeah. Cheers everyone up.
If you guys do want to give me like 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
All right.
Alrighty.
Go.
Bye, Vander. Have a nice pee. Oh my god.
All right.
He's gone. He left us forever.
He left.
We have 2 tech ponies in here.
Oh no.
We do have 2 tech bars. I'm gonna say something. Can I also go get a water?
Yep.
Today's
My
break
God.
brought to you by Joy.
Hey, Shadow.
Backwards.
Yodge.
And Season's Greetings.
I'll get water too.
Why does Lobby sound like that? Is
Lobby's
anything
a
else like that
robot.
for you?
Yeah,
It's like, but a
like it for me.
high-pitched robot. Like it's like a squeaker. You're muted. Yeah, something's
A
wrong with
squeaker.
your stuff. He's a squeaker.
Nothing yet. We'll let you know when you're back. But yeah, you were squeaking.
Is there like a setting in Zoom that times you out?
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, right? I don't understand.
We're using my pro account so that we don't have to deal with timeouts.
That's what I thought.
If you go to like your like video settings, maybe you can mess with that.
It's not even the video though. It just kind of happens.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's like, I don't know, like some post-processing things you can
So
turn off.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because there's like a bunch of different video settings. Like, just try different things.
Perfect. Let's see how that goes.
It's worth a shot. I can also. I don't think it would affect anything. I could stop
Nah,
the
you guys are good.
recording.
Nah, don't do it. Don't
No,
do
no,
it.
no, not the stream recording. Like I record on Zoom also, just to have a backup
Oh. Beautiful.
in case something goes like horribly wrong with the YouTube vid.
Brilliant. Now we'll leave it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, right? What could happen?
Guys, there's no way we can mess this up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no chance. Good. What a goof.
Hello, our DM came back. Roby, get your butt in here. And also, you should fix your microphone and prioritize that over getting snacks and water. So that way everybody else isn't waiting on you, but that's fine. You do you. You're fine. I know you don't have your headphones on, so you're just
Yeah,
straight
right,
up
yes.
ignoring us, but we're talking mad shit.
Mad doo-doos.
Hello? He's still a squeaker because he didn't fix that and he just legitimately went to go get snacks and water and he didn't fix his microphone.
Still a
That
squeaker.
is legitimately crazy to me. He's still squeaking. That's wild. He's going to eat snacks right now instead of still fixing his.
Is it working?
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
What? I didn't do it. Wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yep.
I can only hear you out of one of my ears. That is making sense.
Did you
all
unplug
you
your
need.
cable?
Well, you can mute yourself as you eat those chips, buddy.
Buddy.
Oh,
Buddy guy.
Okay,
It's
now
your guy,
Randy's
friend.
back.
All right.
Our whole family's here.
It looks like someone's got a crosshair on Lopi's cheek.
You're gonna blow out his brains.
Yeah, he does. He's got a
what is that?
I think it's the light from his microphone.
It's his mute micro. His
It's my mute
microphone.
button. That's how I know I'm muted.
That's why I'm muted.
I'll keep using it, buddy.
I don't have to hear him smack.
It's a big old red dot.
All right, GM. You have the floor again.
Take it away.
You guys can keep going ahead. If you guys want to push through the night and see what happens, or
I wanna push through the night. 'Cause I
Oh.
can't handle this.
I want to ask
it was
if there's
morning.
anything else around the horses of significance.
make a perception check.
Wait, are those horses dead?
Bruh.
22.
22. You hear up on these higher banks, some rustling and some whispering.
Can I use my primeval awareness to sense them?
What exactly does that do?
So I can tell if there's like a. So the list is aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Mostly I can detect the this feature lets you know if they're in range, but this feature doesn't reveal the location or the number of them.
So
What's the range?
what's the range?
1 mile.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah, you know, there's things.
Yeah. Basically, are they like creatures? Can I tell if it's a creature or if it's a humanoid or something?
I think it's
I guess
beasts.
Beasts?
Specifically.
Yeah.
So if it's animals, if it's an animal, it's like yes, he notices that, or
Okay.
because it's your favorite enemy, right?
Yeah.
So it's imagine anything that Tria can turn into.
It is not anything Tria can turn into.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right, then I'll just pretend that I hear rustling and I don't know what it is from.
We're preparing for an ambush.
I don't know what it is, guys, but I got a feeling that there's something around here, and these horses aren't too far removed from this world. So, whatever happened here happened recently.
Wait, where's Lobby at? Oh, there he is.
Tria wipes away
So,
the
like-
tears.
Silphus is like talking with like Philip, and she's just like you go that way, and we'll continue on the path so he can get sneakins, and the rest of us advance on our carriage.
Lobby looks at Zero. What happened to those horses?
Nothing good, I know that.
Some of them are torn apart so that Zero has the knee.
Yeah, don't look at the one on the right. That one I cut up already.
Should we keep moving forward?
Kind of want to know. We can go forward, or we can try to figure out
What
what
happened?
caused this, and prevent an ambush against Fred. Because I kind of promised Tria that nothing would happen to Fred. So there's horse killers out here.
Horse killers.
We might have to deal with them.
Yeah, and
Horse
Tria's still
dealers
on
the
the.
road.
She's still on the carriage. I know that. Roll 20. Our carriage is like down there, but yeah, she's still like.
Is there someone smarter than Lobby that can do investigation on the horses?
I can.
Lobby proclaims in his head, but doesn't know how to say that in words.
And I look at the horses to see how they died.
Roll insight.
Insight.
Insight? That's not investigation. What the?
It's not a clear
I
answer.
got 12
DMs.
plus 3.
15. You notice that these horses are sliced from a sword, and not cleanly either. Like it's rough, jagged. There's spears coming out of them.
Ooh.
These guys got hacked apart. This is definitely an ambush. They left them here for us to get used. I don't know. Do we want to keep going? Do we really want to fight these golems?
As they're discussing, I kind of gathered from Silsa saying there ain't no way they died naturally. So Philip tells Tria, okay, stay by the horse. We're gonna be fine. I'm just gonna creep off into the corner over here, and I'm gonna go up to the left.
Tria's
Take care of
like,
Fred.
Basically, like my hero.
So she's
you
still
know, as
crying.
She, like, leaves. She's just like holding her heart, just like my hero.
Are goblins smart?
No,
No.
Can they do ambushes?
they can. probably not well.
Their intelligence is probably very similar to your intelligence. I think
Oh, we're
maybe
good.
a
Let's
little
move forward.
but
We're good
that
here.
doesn't mean their combat is on par with you.
Well,
Nobody's just
I don't think we're dealing with goblins here because I probably would have sensed.
Nobody's just snacking on this hard bread.
So-
Goblins are not beasts. So
They're
you
not a
wouldn't-
Yeah.
beast.
Oh, they're not.
No.
Okay.
Goblins are humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Bobheads.
Good to know. Well, I still hate
Yeah,
them.
Philip. Exactly. Philip's in stealth. Do I need to roll for stealth?
Yeah, you can.
Let's get creep over yonder. Ooh, good one. No, we're gonna roll the black one for the stealth because it's a black one.
Whoa!
Yeah, this cheese is good.
Probably shouldn't have used that, but it's a nat 20, so I feel like I'm in stealth.
Oh yeah, you're definitely in stealth.
He's the most stealthy he's ever been.
The stealthest I've ever been.
Kind of like
Hell
no
yeah.
clip through the map, kinda.
All right.
I
Tria's
think we
been
should keep
following
going.
him. Tria's been following him the whole time, and then he just like disappears out of her eyes, and she's just like, "How the hell did he get?
What in the hell?
How the hell did he get out of there?"
So in stealth, I'm just gonna come up to
Okay.
the top up here and try to watch the group as they pass by these horses.
Nobody
As-
just
As
snacking.
you get up there, Philip, you see
What is that? Is that a rock?
Goblins.
Them gobbies.
and they look like they're waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Tria takes the Fred and the carriage along the path as well. Which is probably where Baladoc is with the carriage.
The goblin?
You don't know they're up there. Just
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta wait. It's
They'll be-
battle.
Lobe eating cheese, just kind of moving ahead in the path.
Where's this one? That's what I want to read again. So I'm going to try to hopefully confuse the goblins and also send a signal to the team. Not I can't really send it to you specifically. But
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Lobe knows that
Right?
signal.
Let me get
Tria
where's my
definitely
ruler?
does some like roosters, and she's like, "That's not a rooster. That's can't be. It can't be a real animal."
Can't be it. So
And
how do we-
Fred, at this point, Fred's probably freaking out as he gets close to the dead body horses, and he's like, "Nah, man, I ain't dealing with
He's
this,
like,
bro.
"It
I
ain't
lived
me."
too long, bro. I lived too long." He's got PTSD,
Right.
bro.
Just got done with retirement.
Yeah, I know, bro. He's retired, bro. He's
So since
And he's got
Yeah, he's on. I was like, I thought my audio cut out for a second.
Yeah, I thought I was
thought
having
it
connection
got
issues
cut.
again.
I don't know why you can't stay in the Zoom, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, I see it. I thought it was those rocks, you know, that you see homeless people put up because they're bored. It is goblin. I see it now.
The rocks
Like
that
the, like,
homeless
when people
people
stack
put up.
rocks.
Yeah. Those ones.
I
Doesn't
think
it
that's
look
a
like that from a
homeless
distance?
thing.
You
I've
sure?
never seen that.
No.
I've seen that in like I don't know. I don't. That's not something I associate with homeless people.
No.
I don't know. You gotta go to the woods to see homeless people around here.
That's why I see all my homeless people.
At Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and warm here, so they can live outside.
homelessness.
That make me homeless.
He's back.
That
Alright.
make me homeless.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Long story short, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy in the middle, and it's a radius of 30 feet, so it's just gonna be like little tremors, and that way it'll confuse the goblins, and hopefully send a signal to those guys that were about to get ambushed.
Little House of Tremors.
I'll see what happens if we confuse some of these gobbies with thaumaturgy.
That's racist.
Okay.
Red Dad.
So these one, these one, this one, and this one is somewhat frightened, like they don't know what's causing the tremors.
Perfect. Perfect.
These two are perfectly fine. They don't feel them.
Okay.
Fred's like freaking out even more now.
Yeah. So how does the rest of the party react to the little tremors? Because I can't blow my stealth up here.
Tria probably signals to like Beladoc and Silsus that something's going on. Really just to quiet down the Fred, but she thinks it's Fred making the noises.
I think
Doesn't matter.
Sosos would know that it's Philip is telling them that there's ambush.
Zira and Lovey are too far away, so
Hell yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, border.
Sosos would probably just be like, "Get ready for combat."
You're ready.
and then I try to shush Fred and tell him like no one's dying today.
Not today, friend. And then
And
I
Fred
think we just
calm.
keep advancing, I guess, forward until the goblins, or until we're in combat.
Yep.
As you guys think, maybe that's nothing, whatever. You guys hear a war horn go off, and you
Perfect.
notice goblins on the ridges above.
Oh, I know that sound from anywhere.
It's my favorite instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't use one ever.
Am I in, like, if I yelled, could the goblins hear me?
Probably they can see you.
Okay, because I can speak goblin, so I just, like, intimidatingly in goblin, just tell them, like, asking them what they're doing and
The hell, man.
kind of
The hell.
giving them a little bit of a
I'm
warning.
gonna fuck your mom.
These two over here start bickering back and forth. Like, what's he saying? His goblin's so bad. What? I don't know what he's bickering about. Let's just kill him and get it over with.
Like, all right,
The-
your funeral.
If they're all paying attention to them, since he's. Oh, did you say these two were? Oh no.
These two
Yeah.
are bickering.
Okay, yeah, because so those two. Philip's gonna come up behind this guy, and I wonder if I should. I'm just gonna shove him straight off the cliff.
Okay.
Can I? Because that's Is it one of the like actions in combat? So I can do that, shove, and then just go back into stealth to try to come up to attack against another one of these guys?
I mean,
Or is that the ending one?
technically, it's considered a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So I'd have to do something first.
Yeah, I believe it would be a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're pushing.
This is the shove, yeah.
Yeah.
But would I have to initiate something else? Because I could also just throw a dagger at the other one first. That seems
Technically,
inconsequential.
it'd be, since we haven't started initiative yet, you would be it's a surprise combat, especially since you're coming out of stealth. So you would be like starting initiative. So you
Ooh.
would get a turn before we would start initiative. and it would still work the same as combat. You know, you have
Okay.
you have a action and a bonus action.
Okay. So if I get an action and a bonus action, and shoving is a bonus action, I'm just gonna sneak attack, stab him with the rapier.
I believe a shove is actually just an action in combat.
Sounds good.
And for a rogue, you can still use your bonus action to like go back to hide.
Okay, then that's what I thought. That's what I wanted to do first. So just shove him. Try to strength. You want strength check?
Yeah.
Strength
Big
check.
that card.
Strength check. Oh yeah, 19.
No, yeah, he goes. You kind of push him, and he goes,
Sail.
ah.
Fucking sail it.
Sail.
Throw him back down, and then I just go back into stealth. Was that? That's it for me. How do we do initiative though?
He'll say that we're actually in combat, and then we'd be able to roll from
Because
there.
right now they just went.
Right now, they've just blown the horn. There's technically not initiative unless they are
Oh.
planning to attack us. Then
I feel like the goblin fell off the cliff, and then like the goblin is looking at the three of us with Fred, and like we're just like looking at him, and we're just like kind of all blinking at each other, and then like finally Silsa's like points and just screams, and then that like startles them, and then I think combat starts.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
so-
far that cliff was, so it's like if he.
I feel like he just landed. It was very small.
It's a,
I feel
like
it's
it
a
was
slight
step.
embankment.
10 feet.
Yeah,
There's a little
it's-
step below midway.
Mhm. Like he
about-
maybe sprained his ankle.
It's about 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
That almost
There
killed
you go.
Loby that one time, so.
It did almost kill Loby. He almost fucking died from a 20-foot drop.
That's true, but Lobi's a champion.
Okay, so everyone roll initiative.
All
Good.
right. Haven't rolled this one
18.
in a hot minute. Actually, I want to do
That
this
is
one.
10.
Finally got a high one.
Oh, I got a 19.
Oh,
Wait, do I add anything to my initiative?
yes,
Oh, plus
Whatever
three.
There's
the
a-
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, right.
whatever.
I forgot about that.
22.
ooh.
Tria is also an 18.
13.
Zero. What's your dex?
My dex is +3. 16 total.
Then I'm in front of 0. Mine's 18.
All right. I rolled double
Celsius,
deck.
what did you get?
I saw it. He got a 13, I think. Belladoc?
Yeah, I got 13.
Silsa's got a 10.
I got a 10. I'm master. Which is probably more accurate.
You have to
Philip has a
climb down
12.
the Belladeck.
I don't know. Maybe you could throw her. She's projectile size.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck it.
A natural 20 for one of them.
Lobi doesn't
I like that.
have any long range stuffs.
Hopefully that's the one that fell down the little embankment.
I'm doing it as a group, technically,
Ooh.
just to make it
Yeah.
easier on me.
That is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is the goblin group over here first.
Shit! Hi, Philip.
I'm in stealth.
Did you re-roll for stealth?
Yes.
You would have needed
Or-
to. I don't know if you re-rolled or not.
Thought I did. Here, we'll do it again. I rolled the other one. This 17.
Plus whatever your stealth
But
is, or
Yeah, hang on. I didn't see that one. 17, 9, 26. 26.
Yeah, you're no clipping through the map again. Let's
OBS.
see.
That's right.
How about?
This one down here is gonna rush you, Lobby, and try to attack you.
What the heck?
Looks the least intimidating.
Bullshit. Does it attack me?
Yeah, when does a 23 hit?
No, of course it misses. Lobby's a ninja.
Yeah, fucking.
Sure, buddy.
It got him good.
Lobby knows like kung fu, so he uses his 23 against him.
His 23 at me,
You
baby.
take 5 slashing damage.
What the heck? I'm gonna fuck this goblin up. He just attacked me.
Get him.
Lobi's like, ow!
Ow!
Offended.
I am offended, disappointed.
Supported.
Lobby takes a tiny scratch to the right arm. Oh, that is on. It is it, goblin. What is this?
That wouldn't really have done anything anyways, but okay. These two up here are gonna shoot their bows at you, Zero.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 13 misses.
Yes. My class is 14.
20 hit.
That one hits.
Red Solo Cup. I feel you
Take
love.
4 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And it will be Lobby, your turn.
Oh yeah, Borther. Since this goblin decided to attack me, it's game on. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my sword at this goblin with I'm gonna use my wait, I have Bardic Inspiration. Can I do Bardic Inspiration and attack at the same time?
Mm-hmm. Your Bardic Inspiration's a bonus action.
Okay. So do that before or after?
You can do it either.
So I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action within
You
60
can't give
feet.
it to yourself though.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration, and then I'm gonna roll 1 die 8, and
That's
then
your Bardic Inspiration you give to somebody else to roll a 1d8 on their attack rolls.
is it everyone? Because it says, or no,
You
just
give it
anyone.
to-
No.
60 feet.
You can give it to one. You have
Okay.
that
You
many
give it
Bardic
to one
Inspirations.
person.
Oh, I see. Okay. So never mind. Nobody gets it yet. Lobi's just gonna attack this goblin because he's being a dick. And
Okay.
then he's gonna use. I have a sword. I'm gonna use my short sword. And then I need to roll for if it hits. Right? I need to roll if it hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 7.
That misses.
Damn. So Lobi swings the sword. This goblin, it knows jet lead moves, and he swings, and then the goblin's like, nah, fam. He just does a little dab away, and then Lobi's like, no, I missed it. And then,
Nah, fam.
nah, fam.
Still
And then-
says in the background, he's like, at least cast Bardic Inspiration.
Literally right next to you.
And then,
Zero's right there.
and then Lobi's like, oh, man, that's a good idea. And then he casts Bardic Inspiration next to Zero.
You were,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
were
you
gonna do
already
it, and
ended
then you
your
were
turn.
like,
Dang it.
Philip, it's your turn now.
I'm the worst
Excellent.
bard ever.
The worst bard ever. So this other, these two that I'm up near, they're focusing 0
Yeah.
with bows.
Yep.
So I'm
Wait,
gonna come
I
up
need to put
behind
this
the
up.
one, and as he's, doing that, I'm gonna try to just backstab him out of stealth with the rapier.
Okay.
So we're gonna
I was expecting
roll.
you to shove him off the cliff again.
That's a bonus action, sir. I'm gonna try to kill him outright first, but if I don't kill him, he's
No,
going down with his
shove
buddy.
is an action.
Oh,
Go with that was last time.
Okay.
It's in your actions in combat.
okay. Well, maybe we'll do that in a minute. Ready? All right. What do we get here? Oh yeah, 18 plus. And I feel like I hit him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You hit him.
Cool. So with that, we got 1d8 plus 4. Right? 'Cause then. So it was 6, 10 damage. But here's the fun part. I got to do 3d6s, right? Because that is what sneak attack is. Correct?
Yeah, you're 3d6 or whatever.
This is so fun. All right. 8, 12. So we've got 22 damage to that guy in the back. Is he a bitch?
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Hell yeah. All right, he dead. And then I'm gonna go. I think I can go back into stealth. So the guy doesn't shoot me with a bow. Roll again for stealth.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, that's a 7.
Accurate.
Oh, sorry. 7 plus 9, so 16. Is the
Okay.
stealth.
You're decently well hidden
Still
for
playing
now.
stealth? Ah, that's close.
Back
one.
and bounce
All
on.
right. Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
All right, Tria, it's your turn.
Fred, I'm so sorry for this. And then she wild shapes into a giant spider. And you see her body just like mangle and crack open as she, turns into like a 10, 15 foot spider. And I want to crawl up over here, basically in spider form, basically right over there.
Okay.
And then it's 2 attacks. Back up. She wants to bite the guy right in front of her.
Okay.
Ooh, a 16.
That hit.
Okay. He is 28. He needs to roll a constitution saving throw.
Seven.
Okay, he failed.
Mm-hmm.
He takes 7 poison damage. He takes 4 piercing damage.
Dead.
He's also poisoned.
He's
and
got
paralyzed.
no health.
And he's a goblin.
So Tria climbs up this fucking thing and bites this guy, and then she uses her webbed attack and spits web at the this guy that's over to her right.
Okay. So he would be entangled.
Yeah, if it hits.
No, if it hit.
19.
That hit.
Okay. Target is restrained now, so it doesn't do any damage, but he is caught up and just sucked into a web, like Frodo from Lord of the Rings. That is Tria's turn.
Zero, it is now your turn again.
All right.
Or
I'm
it is your turn.
going to use my first attack to swipe at this goblin in front of me with the short sword,
Okay.
which is an 8.
An 8 overall.
Yes.
That misses.
That misses. And so I'm going to use my second attack to swipe at him again and not miss this time.
All right.
9.
That also misses.
Oh,
No.
my
Oh, no.
goodness.
So, yeah, 0 just takes 2 slashes at this goblin, completely misses, and ends up swiping off a few pieces of Lobi's hair in the process.
Mhm.
I told you this goblin is Jet Li. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with this goblin.
Mm-mm.
Priya just tore one of their heads off, so.
Yeah, but not this one. This is the goblin.
I love how that's the one that Philip pushed, but it
I
still
know.
can't die.
Gave you guys a big head start. He was all disoriented and everything.
No, he's different.
He's different.
next
This is
level.
Built
this is
different.
the ringleader.
He
All
did
right, fellow
start,
Jeff.
right?
Alright.
Cool.
Beldak is really thinking about how he needs a ranged attack of some kind.
He has
Nah.
Silsus just in his hand.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's like I've got.
Just eat her like a bowling ball.
That would be so good.
No,
An
I
impromptu
could,
weapon strike?
I could throw her. I could throw her up on top of the cliff at least.
You can throw her onto
You-
Tria's back.
She's gravitated. She's got her levitation magic. She's gonna land like a feather, or she's gonna make herself real heavy, like a bowling ball, and crush that goblin skull.
Kirby style.
That would be a sick attack. I'm not.
That would be so cool. And even better if you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend my whole turn moving.
Okay.
What if you threw it? How far do you think you could throw her? Because if you throw it at this goblin,
I think it's like 120 feet.
And she
it's
gets
like
heavy,
I think it's
but-
like 60 feet accurately, and then like 120 feet.
Throw it at the one.
inaccurate.
but if you
Throw her
miss,
at the one we're fighting.
and then you fuck them up.
Yeah, it
That'd be
definitely
so
needs to be
good.
on the one.
I mean, I could try to throw her up here. Throw her up
No.
on up where
Throw it at the one
is.
we're fighting. That one's invincible.
For the
Do whatever
meme,
you want.
you
It's your
have to
turn.
throw
Okay.
her.
Right, sure, yeah.
Enjoy. Just
And technically, it's a pacifist action because she's the one doing the damage.
Very true.
yeah, right. You're just
True.
helping her move along the battlefield.
Can I actually throw her up? Just,
Yeah.
just let's
Yeah.
actually throw
That,
her up there.
that is an actual thing. Yeah, you can. You'd have to ask Silsus, but
I'm not.
My connection.
She is like, okay, throw me at them. Apparently, Zero and Lobby are completely defenseless. They have a short sword and an axe between them, and they are just whiffing. So I think we gotta go help them, Belladak.
Oh damn! I was gonna throw up to help Tria because it's two. She has like 2 people left, but I guess.
Nope.
I think she's got it. The other one she put in webs. There's just one next to her. I'm very concerned though about the other 2, especially because they already shot Zero with the arrow.
Okay, that's fair. All right, what is this? A strength throw? Strength roll,
I think it's athletics. Is actually the-
athletics.
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah, like
All right,
throw
one.
or climb or jump.
I have very good athletics. +7.
Damn.
I rolled a 9. Yeah, it's a 19, so it's a 26.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking. She's
So is
at
it
Mach
like
speed, dude.
pinpoint accuracy then? Like I just like he did like perfect shot put form. I'm
Like a
imagining
tomahawk
him, like,
missile.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
like
he even needed to shot put. I think he just probably just palmed you. And he's like a pitcher on the mound. He's just like.
So
Wasn't even aiming for the goblin anyways. Just hit Lobi in the face.
so which one are we going after? This one down here.
Yeah, the one down there. The one that's being
Um,
2v1.
And winning.
Hey, he's not hitting. He's just dodging.
Mm-hmm.
So you're throwing her at him. Roll a d4 for an improvised weapon.
Yeah, baby.
I wanna be like adjusting my density though. So I'm like I wanna be double my weight.
Okay, how much do you weigh
Ooh.
right now?
I think I'll weigh like 40 pounds total then once I'm doubled.
What the heck?
I rolled a 4.
How much do I weigh?
Dang, on that D4?
If you
Hell
go to
yeah.
description,
So you'd be 100 pounds overall.
Oh.
He's just gonna snap his neck.
Hey, Goblin.
2'4". Sure.
So you rolled a 4. Yeah, you managed to knock the goblin's head clean off with the solstice.
And she like, can I roll for like how I land?
Any
yeah.
penetration damage?
Dex saving throw
But
or acrobatics? One of those.
Which one am I doing?
I
I got a natural 20. So what I'm imagining is that like I just fucking like drop clean onto his head and then I immediately like T-pose and like I'm just like
He's
just,
fucking Ginyu
standing there,
Force out here, just like, oh.
just like fucking Orion on Zero and Lobi and just like that's how it's done, boys.
as you land, like the clouds part and there's a ray of sunshine that shines down upon you.
I
um
imagine the
like
goblin's
that-
head also just lands into Lobi's hands, just like, oh my god.
It's like Bellajack still says just like
There's smoke
Team
that's
Josh,
just
it's
come
like-
from behind
he's-
all
he's
of
like-
Solstice. Because he threw her at fucking Mach speeds just into it.
Zero, who's a little self-conscious about the whole situation, just walks up, just starts stabbing the thing over and over. Dodge this!
I got a fucking head. I'm like, fire! Just scream and just throw it right up in the air. Not fucking with that.
after the goblins see that happening, they all use nimble escape, where they can disengage as a bonus action.
One of them's covered in webs, so
Mhm.
He can't move,
yeah, he's stuck.
but the other ones scurry into the forest.
Do I get or do they, so they don't get an attack of opportunity? 'Cause
Nope,
they
it
have
was
nimble escape?
disengage. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one managed to get free of the web, but he can't move.
Tria's gonna
Whose
eat him.
turn is it?
It's his turn, surprisingly now.
Dang.
But he can't move. Or he's move.
Nope. So he's free of the web, so he doesn't have disadvantage on anything.
The
But
DC
he
12
can't.
strength check to break out of it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. And it sucks up his action, and he's failed it.
Hell yeah,
Alright.
more there.
He's still there, so it will be.
Eat him.
Will be your turn.
Bye.
There's one Joblin left. What should Lobi do? Can Lobi run and attack?
Unless he can climb 15 feet straight up.
I don't think Lobi can do that.
Not without hurting himself. No way.
Lobi ponders life. Lobi doesn't know what to do. Because Lobi believes Tria can do this all by himself. Lobi just stands
Himself?
there by her himself. Itself. Right now you're an it. Because you're some weird ass spider thing.
You don't even cast Bardic Inspiration or anything for anybody.
All right, Lobi casts Bardic Inspiration on Tria Thistlewood because she's 60 feet away. And then now, she's 30 feet away.
Pulls out the roller. Still wrong.
And then
You guys the worst.
I can hear. And then do I roll the 1d8? I want to roll.
No.
I rolled
No.
It's lame.
attacks.
Stop being so selfish.
Roll the 1d8. I'll roll it just
Philip,
because-
it's your turn.
I rolled
My
a 20.
turn.
How come I didn't get a turn?
You were a bowling ball.
Yeah,
It
that
probably
was your
does
turn,
take your-
was you being a bowling ball.
I'm just gonna
Fastball
hold.
special.
It's a pretty effective turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna still in stealth, walk to the edge so I can see what's going on. That's all. I don't think I
Priya,
can do anything else. So
your turn.
I walk over to this little goblin trapped in my webs, and I eat him whole.
My God.
And it's strained. At 19 to hit him.
Yep.
you're
So I do 9 straight up. And
He did.
15 poison damage. As he gets gobbled into her body. And then she eats this goblin whole. And then looks at everyone else and then turns back into she climbs down and then looks back, turns back into regular form and coughs up some sort of goblin tooth or ear, goblin ear probably, and say, oops, sorry.
Oops, I gobbled again.
gobble gobble gobble.
And again, her transformation back into human form is disgusting. She joints rip back into her body. She all the extra limbs just slide back into her body, and she just like cracks her body back in, and she smiles at you guys in a beautiful dress, and hair's a little frizzled right now, but she's fine. Still looks gorgeous.
Still looks amazing.
Fred kind of looks at you with very wide eyes. Like, what the hell just happened?
Poor Fred.
She comes over to Fred and just like gives him a little hug, and she's like, "I'll never let them take you like they did these horses." And then proceeds to like move the horses out of the way. What's left of the one that Zero had mutilated. And she motions everyone to get back on the thing.
Alrighty. Hop back on the wagon.
We did it.
Everybody hops back onto the wagon, 'cause Lobie, it's champ and didn't die, and that's the best part about me.
Zero goes over to Belladoc and gives him a fist bump. Nice throw.
Going on to the caravan palace.
Belladoc fully ignores him.
I fist bump him back. I fist bump him back.
As you guys get on the carriage, you happen to look back and you see a person running towards you. Like, wait, don't run away.
That way.
And he goes up to you, Zero, and goes, I've been looking for you. I have a message for one of your companions. Their eyes only. Hands you a letter addressed to Celestis and says, well, that's all for now. I'll see you later. And runs off again.
Huh. That's random.
Iron Courier, dude. That's the guy. It's like, how did you find me? I'm in this cave right now.
So,
What's the letter for?
I mean, it says it's for you. I don't know.
Is it a love letter?
I don't know.
Oh, Silsis, it's so
Do you have an admirer?
Silsis,
Silsis
read it out
is
loud.
like jumping out to get it, and she's like, "No, I don't have an admirer."
Should we all read it out loud?
We should all read it out loud.
Says
Priya's
her
making
eyes
like
on.
heart. She has like hearts like flying up over her. She's like swooning back and forth.
Silsis is
Zero
still jumping
proceeds
blind.
to unroll the letter and reads it out loud.
Okay, so you want to read it out loud? Okay, hold on. It was supposed to be.
Amazing.
Amazing.
She's so just getting bullied out here.
Tech Pony, there you are. It's in your Discord inbox.
Oh,
Hey, tech pony.
Ponies?
No, it's fine.
account diff-
Said, I've been looking for you, Silsus. Come back home with your friends in the college, or there will be dire consequences. Yours truly, your favorite captor.
who's that?
See, I told you she had a secret admirer.
Yeah, look at that.
He could have
Less
Real
like
tech.
less happy. She's like, oh, he doesn't seem
Yeah.
very nice. So you
So
should get a better
Sis
man.
has her hands clasped together, and she's just kind of staring into space, and she just doesn't say anything. But you can tell that it's obviously not good. And then she just kind of keeps staring, and she's just like, that's not good that he notices I'm gone. That's not good that he got a courier to find me. This isn't good. And just like, cue panic attack and laying on the
Cue.
floor.
Panic attack.
Panic
Boy.
attack.
Tria picks her up in her arms like a little baby, and she starts like coddling her as if by instinct. Not hasn't really seen many babies, but you know, if by instinct she's like, you know, rocking her back and forth, like shaking a little bit.
Silsis is, you can tell it's really bad because she's not trying to like get away or anything. She just is kind of just laying there, kind of like mollified. Just like you can tell like the wheels are like turning in her head, thinking about what's happening.
Well, is the Goblin camp really worth it at this point? It sounds like it looks like we should deal with this situation, right?
Is this guy trouble, Silsus?
Yes, he's very, very awful. I cannot describe the horrors that he has done to my other pufferfish people, nor can I describe the horrors that he made me do. But he's extremely powerful. I don't think we have the ability to fight him as we are now. He's enslaved almost everybody of my species.
Well, we got a couple options. We could continue on for now. We could go deal with this situation. I have a feeling that we help our bartender friend and finish out this little escapade. Maybe he can give us some intel on your admirer and maybe help us figure out a way to deal with him.
Bill's
Excellent
face
idea.
sours at the word admiring. She's like, he's not my admirer. He made me in a lab. He's awful. And she's clearly upset. But she's like, that's fine. She's like, we need to get more money. We need more resources to find him. We can't just walk into the college and just fight him. It's not going to happen. We have to be prepared. And so she's down for the goblin idea.
Zero walks over and just sticks his hand or puts his hand on Silsus's head, says, well, I know you weren't happy to be made, but I'm glad you're here.
She's kind of like, like she like begrudgingly like leans into the touch, I guess I think is, and like it's like, okay. And so she's like doesn't say anything outward, but you can tell that she's pleased to hear that.
In the corner of your screen, Zero, it says Tria like that.
Well, what say you, Philip? I know we want to keep the bartender on our good side. You think we can get some intel out of him if we finish this quest for him?
Well, I believe his particular influence goes farther than he's willing to let us know, but I easily think he would be able to point us at least in the right direction. Maybe even give us a tip or two on the best course of action to take when dealing with this person.
That sounded good to you, Pufferfish?
Still says nods.
All right. Hey, Treya, you want to let Fred know to keep going?
Fred's like having panic attacks of his own, and I'm like, oh, yep, sorry, Fred.
Yep.
You're fine, okay? I am a spider. I can also be whatever you want me to be, all right? And then she kind of winks at Fred, and then Fred, stammers back, and he's like, oh yeah, what's up? And
What's up, dude?
If you want to, I'd like to imagine that Fred's like, can you turn into another horse?
yeah, that's exactly it.
And then
Tria's
you
like,
could
yes, I can turn into a horse if you want me to turn into one. And he's like, say that, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And now we got 2 horses in the carriage.
Yeah.
Well, I don't turn into a horse right now. Just 'cause
Oh, okay.
I would like the wild shape later, but I tell him later when we have a short rest.
She's,
So
she's like, for sure later.
I'm laying him on a little bit,
She's like, we're not related at all, are we?
Seen my brothers do this many a time.
Yeah,
You guys
and
ready
then,
to move forward?
Yeah, we continue on.
I mean, I guess if this place isn't suitable enough for horse activity.
Too soon.
I
Too
don't
soon.
know. I can't watch horses.
You don't want to watch these 2 horses bang.
The 2 dead ones? In front of the dead ones?
Of all the
Yeah, for the dead ones, y'all don't want to see that? All right.
of all the shipping options in this campaign, that was not where I thought we'd end up.
That's not where I would end up. And we reached the Goblin King.
Oh.
The Goblin Cooks.
And this, where I'm going to end it.
Say it's probably a good stoppy, huh?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, so y'all didn't want to watch the horses fuck?
Bonus episode.
After hours.
Yeah. After hours. Who wants to do the outro?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next time on just kidding. On Dungeons and Baddies. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.